Welcome!
Hello.
Can you calm down?
Starting
Oh, hi.
off strong.
Literally
Wow.
so much already.
Welcome, everyone!
I really want you to try to do that soon, because, you know, the after effects of that is going to be fun for me.
Yeah, you
Azkaban.
definitely know that spell
Nice.
already at 11, for sure,
Yeah,
before school
totally.
starts.
Welcome, everyone, to D&D Play 20. We are an incredible community of TTRPG players and artists and incredible people. And you can join us on our Discord, which will be posted in the chat very, very soon. And we welcome people from all over the world, new players, veteran players, players of all kinds of TTRPGs, and people that just want to listen and join us for these amazing adventures. Today, we have a very special announcement. It is the premiere of a new campaign. So those of you who are here, thank you so much for watching it from episode 1 or session 1. And I'll pass it on to our headmaster, Brandon.
Oh, hi. Well, first, I would like to say thank you for coming. I am Brandon. I am going to be your headmaster. Welcome to Hogwarts, the next generation. This campaign is going to be a long haul for the players and the headmaster. This is all kind of new to us, so bear with any lore mistakes. Our goal for this campaign is to get through all 7 years of school the best we can. So there'll probably be more shenanigans than actual classes, I have a feeling, with this group.
No.
Nonsense.
Blasphemy.
Not at
We'll be
all.
using
Blasphemy.
we will be using D&D Beyond and Roll20 for our maps, D&D Beyond for our characters. We're not using everything from Roll20. It's just basically there for our stats. That's about it. You'll start to get the hang of how spells and combat work later. They're going to learn how it works, and I'm going to learn how it works. Feel free to hop into the D&D Play 20 Discord and follow along in the Hogwarts chat. I'll be posting things there on and off, especially links and a few fun things so you can follow along with us, because this is quite different. That being said, this is set in the year 2017, 19 years after the last movie ended. So anything from then on is free game for me to screw up, and I'll let my lore-heavy players let me know when I screw up, because they will. I know they will. But this is our story, so let's get to know our cast. Can you all roll me initiative, please?
No, I'm nervous.
Sounds familiar.
Go!
First roll.
This is the best way to open
Oh my
up
god, I hate
initiative.
this. First roll.
Ooh.
Okay, which would I listen?
I can't believe it's happening.
Hang on.
I know, right?
Cool. Immediately terrible.
It
Love
was-
that for me.
I was kind of, I mean, it was alright.
I know. 25
Ooh.
to 20.
25 to
Wait.
20. Girl.
I can use physical dice.
Yes.
You can. You can use physical or digital.
I
I'm not.
certainly do.
We do have a dice roller in game, but if you roll, just call it out so the people listening can, you know.
Literally
I rolled a
bought
5.
Ravenclaw dice. Of course I'm rolling.
Let me I got a
We're gonna go with
9. Penguin until I officially get sorted.
It's okay. All right. So
Wait, we're missing somebody?
Yeah,
That's
he's
okay.
gonna ask. He's gonna go through and do 25 to 20, 15
No,
to
no, I know,
20.
but they get to see the dice rolls. That's why I'm saying.
yeah, they're seeing it. I'm
Oh.
just writing them down.
Well, if you
I
roll
rolled 20. But I can.
Everybody
Change
typed
that.
it,
1,
so everybody
2,
can see it.
3, 4,
Yeah,
5.
it's
I have
Oh, in the
Amelia,
chat.
Gideon, Molly, Raza, Mariana.
Oh, shit,
So we're
I fucked up.
missing.
That's
We're missing.
okay. And Molly is a
Nothing
9.
Oh.
happened.
So I need one more for Klaus.
Yes, I rolled on D20. It was I'm not D20. I'm sorry, D&D Beyond.
Okay.
I got a 5.
Beautiful. You probably don't have
Wow,
the
we killed it,
link.
you guys.
Okay.
Well, if we don't click on the thingy, it doesn't.
Wait, does
usually
that mean I'm
pop
first?
over.
Oh, fuck.
That does mean you are first.
Sucker!
The
Okay.
realization
Nerd.
hits.
Could have rolled worse.
These are
Yeah,
terrible
nerd.
starting rolls, by the way.
Oh,
14,
horrible.
13, 10, 9, 8, 5.
Woo!
Sounds like
Okay.
we're rolling for stats here.
It's an
I
omen
know.
of what's
Oh God,
to come.
I hope not.
All right. So
That's
we
fine.
are
I
I'm
would
faster than the
simply
weasel,
leave
that's
if
all I
those were
count.
my stats.
I know. So, Mariana, open up your Hogwarts letter for me, please,
Oh
and
my
read
god,
it out loud.
yes.
Oh, read it out loud! No,
Yeah, we
I
only
was
need-
I was not told there was a reading portion.
Oh my
We
god.
only need one. Everyone, the letter is the same, just the names are different. So we're going to
Oh,
read
okay.
out one.
False
Okay.
advertising.
So you're
And I'm
happy that it was
also-
me.
False
Got it.
advertising.
I'm
Alright.
also going to show the players one that I have already in Roll20 for everybody.
Oh, and I just want to point out, so I was cleaning the other day, and one of my friends bought me a Hogwarts letter and had it sent to my house, and I found it.
Nice.
And I was like,
All right. So, dear Ava Harper, we are pleased to inform you that you have been accepted at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. Students will be required to report to the Chamber of Reception upon arrival. Please find an enclosed list of all necessary books and equipment. Term begins on September 1st. We await your owl by no later than July the 31st. To avoid detection by muggles, please use the entrance located at King's Cross Station in downtown London on platform 9 3/4. We look forward to having you at our school. Yours sincerely, Aurora Sinistra, Deputy Headmistress. Headmaster Arnold Armando Dippet, Order of Merlin, First Class Grand Sorcerer, Chief Warlock, Supreme Mugwump, International Confederation of Wizards.
Perfect. Now, everyone else, you can open yours at the same time. It doesn't matter because it's just your name that's changed.
Yeah.
And you can, if you want, on the screen, show everybody the letter that I have typed up.
How did I already put the password in wrong?
And the one that I
was
have,
right. I can't spell.
it's okay.
All right.
We Weasleys,
wow.
am I right?
Give me a second, guys. I am.
Yep.
Oh, that's because I'm in the wrong tab. I was trying to unlock the exams. My bad, bro. I don't want those.
So,
Weasleys, huh?
while you're doing that, Mariana, let me know. So, your letter was delivered to you by your parents' owl, Almond.
Correct.
Adorable.
Now,
the name.
what
Almond.
have you been doing to prepare to get to Hogwarts in that time?
After I threw a tantrum what the hell? Why are we moving? I don't like this. What do you mean? After that, and was bribed in a way with a suitcase of books, I have been reading those books for the first month deeply, like nose deep into those books, whilst my parents prepared all the adult stuff of moving to a different country. And after that, and after I was told who we were going to meet there, she decided to get her mom to help her with like etiquette lessons and help her understand more about what is this world that she's getting to, and learning everything she can about certain families and deciding on her pet, which she made again another little tantrum about, and succeeded in getting. in
The
getting her
character or
parents-
Mariana?
In getting her
A little
parents
bit of
to
both.
agree.
That's for you to insight.
Yeah. And describe your character for us, please.
Yes. So Ava is a little. She's about 4'8". She's blonde hair, blue eyes. She's small but like nippy and agile. She's very, very smart, and you can see that little glint in her eye that she's always thinking of something, and likes to have her way, and has like a very like she's like very proud and like always holds her back very straight. And she's got like really cute cheeks
Very pinchable.
and usually wears her hair in 2 braids. They are very messy because she likes to horse ride and do a few crazy things. But yeah, that's Ava. Oh, it says Ava Harris. It's Ava Harper.
Oh, I did change that. Anyway, it's Ava Harper. Sorry.
That's okay.
I did
It's
change
Ava
that.
Harper. There you go.
I don't know why I didn't say
Oh,
it.
so she
I
wasn't
did.
accepted to Hogwarts. The wrong Ava. Nice.
Oh.
Oh,
Plot twist.
Whoops. Awkward.
all right. Speaking of,
By the way, Brandon, are you showing the pictures to us on the Roll20 as well?
I did, yes.
I didn't see
Do
any.
you
didn't
not
see
see
it.
Ava?
No.
Nope.
Oh, it only
I
says
don't see
did.
an Ava.
it only.
I think it only posted to the
to me.
to the-
Hmm.
Twitch or whatever.
You posted to
Weird.
me, yeah. But if you
Let's
didn't
try.
show to you
Oh,
guys,
she's
it's
so
gonna be
cute.
There you go.
Ah, there we go. Oh, and it says Harper on this
Yay.
one. Okay.
fun. I changed it. Yeah.
Oh, how tall are you again?
4'8".
Quickly changes my height. Continue.
You know, I never actually put mine in. Now that I think about it, I did everything
You have to be
else.
under 5 feet. 5
Yeah,
feet was
she's-
the max.
she's like-
for 11-year-olds.
She's a little tall for an 11-year-old for sure.
Yeah.
She is. Yeah, she is. Very. She's very little. She's very cute. She's not what she looks like.
Cute, but not cute.
Appearances are deceiving.
Appearances are very deceiving. Yes. All right,
Okay.
that's Ava.
All right. Alonzo.
Yo. Avada
So-
Kedavra.
You need to calm down.
Your letter was just literally found on your bed. What have you been doing since you got it? And describe your character for me.
So, Alonzo, after reading his letter, would have gone, well, naturally, about time. He would have been just reading up some of his favorite books. He would have been reading Quidditch to the Ages. Like, again, he'd be like in his room, like in nice, comfortable room. What's
There's a beanie, bitch. Way to bury the lead.
I mean, yeah. Okay, sorry about that. I think that was the wrong image, but it's all right. That's generally him.
Yeah.
That was the one you
Uh,
sent me.
I must have sent you the wrong one. It's all good. That's generally how he looks like, more or less. The eyes are all different, but it's all right.
We can change it.
Yeah, he's just been reading, just going through the text, just taking, making a checklist of everything he needs, for later on. And like you see here, as he sits at his desk after taking the letter from his bed and kind of reading through it, got a Mediterranean look to him, like dark, short hair. His eyes are like a tinge of green, but in a different light, they almost look blue. Very well, not to toot his own horn, but he gets his looks from his father and his grandmother. Comes from a family of decent looking people, and talented. And he's not at all surprised that he's been accepted to Hogwarts. He just is waiting for the day.
How tall is he?
He's 6'5" now.
Get out. Literally leave your room.
He's like a giant. He's a half giant.
Mhm.
Nah, he's about 5'5". Like 5 foot. Yeah, he's not that tall.
You
yet.
have to be below 5 feet.
That's very, very tall for
That's
an 11
very
year old.
tall.
Taller than me now.
Good.
So 4'5".
He's above
about
average in
5'2".
he's
5'2".
above
5'2".
average in every way.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
That's acceptable.
I hate this man so
Yeah,
much.
he's tall then, yeah.
Oh yeah, we have a 5 foot limit. Immediately breaks it.
That's
Fuck
okay.
you. Sorry, Peter.
Yeah.
That was
This is
actually
PG 13. To let you know, they're 11-year-olds. They're gonna swear. We're gonna try and keep them UK version ish. We'll
You
see.
fucking
We got
twat.
exactly.
Like that's not better than what I
Oh my
said.
God.
I know it's not better. I know.
That was more swears.
Mm.
Sorry.
Arguably worse.
All right. That was Alonzo Zabini. Now, Amelia, what have you been doing since you first got your letter, who was brought to you by your pet owl, Winston?
Winston.
Oh, Winston.
So tell me
He's
what
so
your
cute.
tell me about your character and what you've been doing since then.
So Amelia, obviously loves reading. She is really into herbology because her mom grows a bunch of herbs at home. They have this old, like, cottage manor type thing that they've inherited from generations ago. And she's like trying to teach her little brother and sister how to read the books that she's learning for school so that they'll have a better time at school whenever they get to go. It's adorable. They just kind of like trail around like little puppies. Sorry, my coffee
It's
hasn't
okay.
kicked in yet.
It's early for some of you folk, I know.
Yeah. Her grandparents live nearby. Like they kind of have like a Charlie and the Chocolate Factory situation where all of her grandparents share a house. So she gets her letter and then she just like runs to their house because they're like a hop, skip, and a jump away. And she's all excited. They're all excited. They have this big like celebratory dinner and then yeah, they eventually make their way. I don't know, I didn't think this part through all the way.
It's okay. That is Amelia Beckett.
She's so
She's cute. She is. I like that picture.
She's very
Okay,
cute.
next on our list is Gideon.
Nope.
Nope.
So,
Nope, Maddie's
Tell us-
next.
oh, sorry, Maddie's next. Did I?
Maddie rolled a
Nope,
9,
did
I
not
rolled
write.
an 8.
Yep, I wrote it down on one side. Anyway, Maddie, you
Hi.
found 2 letters
Ooh.
this time, and they were tucked in a pair of slippers. One was for Hogwarts, and one was for Ilvermorny. And after a bit of discussion, we have gone to Hogwarts. So, tell us about your character and what you've been doing.
Yeah, Maddie is she's 4'5". She's got auburn hair and like hazel green eyes, pale skin, freckles, and she's about 80 pounds. And when she found her letter, she was going through her ballet bag and she found it inside one of her ballet slippers. And it was a bit of a shock for her because she lives in the United States, so she didn't expect a letter from Hogwarts, and I think after talking it over with her family and her cousin, who you'll meet, they decided that Hogwarts was the best plan for her. So she is currently in transit to the UK? Question mark.
I haven't done Maddie's art. Here you go. This is Maddie.
It's okay.
Aww.
They're all too cute.
Okay.
Well,
Yay!
Honestly, that looks like an 11-year-old me at one point.
Oh,
That hair was 11-year-old me.
I wish I've ever had that hair.
No, you
My
don't.
hair used
No,
to
you
be
don't.
that
care
about the
red,
color.
and then I grew
You
up.
don't. You don't
It's
wish
been-
that.
It's been that since I was like 18.
Oh.
It just grows here.
Thick curly hairs for the birds.
Yeah, when I was 11 years old, if you've seen the new Avatar: The Last Airbender live action, I was a copy of Suki when I was 11.
Aww.
That's funny. Okay. Now we can do Gideon.
Sure. How do I get my
So-
letter, Headmaster?
So, Gideon,
Yeah.
you were reluctantly brought your letter on a silver platter by your house elf Nim, who works in your kitchen.
Sure.
So what have you been doing since that happened?
Since it happened, definitely not reading like the rest of these nerds.
Mhm.
I think that I tried to figure out how to smuggle as many animals from home into my suitcase and got caught like every 15 minutes by my mom. And then I spent like a full week and a half trying to convince my dad to let me take his old school book to Hogwarts with me, which is way longer than I've ever had to convince him of anything before. So it was like a whole thing, but then he caved, so it's fine. And then I briefly considered for about a week if I could somehow manage to fit a dragon in my suitcase.
Yep.
But I don't know the spell, and they're not that friendly, so probably not.
Oops. Okay.
I guess if Gideon was reading, it would only be like Quidditch magazines or like a very specific Daily Prophet article or something.
Gotcha.
I don't even know if Gideon owns books.
Gideon is a busy girl for her
I think
age.
Gideon uses books as like a doorstop,
Okay.
maybe? Or to build like
She would have read Newt Scamander's books. Come on.
no, that has like a special place.
That's got
not a book,
that's
that's
highlighted and yeah.
That has an altar. It's not a book.
Right? It's in a glass case.
The other books are being used to build an altar for Newt Scamander's book. It's the only
would you
book
like-
that actually looks like it's been touched.
Would you like me to show a picture of where you live?
Yeah, go for it.
We did show a fun one.
Yeah.
Oh.
This is the Romanian Dragon Sanctuary where
That
Gideon
is where
lives.
Gideon grew up.
So cool.
It's very
cool.
cool. Yes, so Gideon is 4'5", red hair. It's not super long, but it is generally kind of knotted just from like moving around and like rolling around and stuff.
Yeah.
Freckles, very pale, green eyes, kind of always seems to have like just a smudge of dirt right here that never quite goes away for some reason.
Probably a freckle.
It might be a freckle. However, it could also just be dirt.
Could.
All of the clothes that Gideon would be wearing are very like they're not hand-me-downs, but they're definitely worn from use. They're all made to be like outdoor clothes. None of it is made for like sitting in a room or like fancy people. It's all had holes in it just from like crawling around in the dirt or something.
Mm-hmm.
It's all well loved.
It's the opposite of Ava's. Like
The opposite of whatever Ava said is
Yeah.
probably Gideon.
Yes. Ava has like not a single crease in any of her clothes. And then there's Gideon.
Yeah, with dragon blood somewhere, and
Also probably
Lots of
Gideon's
stains.
blood, but
that too. Yes.
yes, Gideon is a little bit accident prone. A little bit clumsy. But
bit.
also kind of almost a little bit more broad-shouldered than you would expect an 11-year-old. And it's kind of like when you see kids who grew up on like a farm where they have like way more muscles than they should because they're using them every day. It's a
Yep.
little like that.
Wow.
Cool. All right, that is Gideon. And last but not least, we have Klauth. So, Klauth, you also, like your cousin, had 2 letters sent to you, one for Hogwarts and one for Ilvermorny. And yours was just sent regular mail somehow, for some reason. That's just how you got yours. So what have you been doing since then? And introduce your character.
So, South has just recently gotten um he's recently gotten the information that he will be moving to live with Maddie up until the point that he goes to Hogwarts. All of this is extremely new to him since he lived with Muggles. Specifically his mother and his grandparents. And they were very kind to him and like very supportive of his like magical inclinations, but he didn't know until this point that he was like in fact a wizard. So it kind of yeah. Um, so now he's moving on to live with his cousin up until the point that uh anyways, he didn't know he was a wizard. He didn't know he had wizards in the family.
Perfect.
And like in an effort to prepare, he hasn't been doing a whole lot. He's just been trying to like process everything that's going on because it's like all hitting him at once. Like Um, he definitely isn't reading any books. In fact, he's just been having like terrible nightmares. Um, and he hasn't been able to sleep very well, and so he's just trying to like get by day to day. Um, and as for his
Perfect.
and as for his description, um, he's actually like in 4 foot even. He's like maybe 65, 70 pounds. White blonde hair and like light hazel eyes. Very quiet, very subdued, um, and kind.
Perfect. All right. That is our fun cast. We it's going to be interesting getting to know them over the next 7 years. Over the next week is going to be interesting. Okay, so along with their Hogwarts letters, they also get a list of items that they need to procure. So I'm going to read you that list, just cuz. They need 3 sets of plain work robes, black, 1 plain pointed hat, black, 1 pair of protective gloves, dragon hide or similar, 1 winter cloak. They also need name tags, and they have to pick up a bunch of books. The Standard Book of Spells, grade 1, History of Magic, Magical Theory, A Beginner's Guide to Transfiguration, 1,000 Magical Herbs and Fungi, Magical Drafts and Potions, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, The Dark Forces, A Guide to Self-Protection, and other equipment is a wand, a cauldron, some glass or crystal vials, a telescope, some brass scales, potion ingredient kit, parchment, quills, and inks. And they're not allowed to own their own broomstick, and they must bring a magical pet of some sort that they can buy at the store or bring their own. Yeah. Ava, since you're top of my list,
Yes.
you come right into Diagon Alley with your mother Beatrice via the Flu Network.
Mm-hmm.
What would you like to do first when you get to Diagon Alley?
She would immediately look at her mom. Where are they?
Well, they never really gave us where they're going to be. You know them. They'll show up when they show up. Do you want to
Okay.
wait, or would you like to shop?
I want to go to the pet store because I want to have the pet already when they arrive so I can show it to him.
Of course you do. All right.
You agreed to it. You can't go back now.
Pet shop it is. Let's see what they got. Anyway, Diagon Alley. It is a cobblestone wizarding alley and shopping area located in London, England, behind a pub called the Leaky Cauldron. We'll probably get there later. Inside the alley is an assortment of restaurants, shops, and other sites. All items on the Hogwarts supply list can be bought here. The alley is completely hidden from the Muggle world, which is right outside of its boundaries. It is a very large area and essentially the center of wizarding London. The Leaky Cauldron was present long before Charing Cross Road was even planned in the 19th century. Its true address is number 1 Diagon Alley. and it is believed to have been built sometime in the early 1500s, along with the rest of the Wizarding Street. It is a popular historical theory that the second oldest building in Diagon Alley is Gringotts Wizarding Bank, and that the other shops grew up around it. However, it is a slight possibility that Ollivanders is the oldest building. Records dating back to the early 4th century for that house. When the Statute of Secrecy was imposed on Diagon Alley, it was hidden by the use of many powerful spells and concealment. The then Minister for Magic, Ulrich Gamp, agreed to give the landlord of the day present at the Leaky Cauldron responsibility for letting people into Diagon Alley from his backyard. We might have a few people coming through there. So that's how Ava gets here. Next on our list is Alonzo. Alonzo, lucky you and your father also have your own flu network at your estate in Italy. So, what would you like to do to get there when you get there?
Well, I think
Are you
the first
packed?
thing to do is just, pack, yeah. I think the first thing we'd do is just. It's like I've been told my sound has been very low.
No, you're good on me.
Technical issues. Yeah.
Yeah,
Is it
good on my end.
All right,
Yeah,
cool.
you're good on my end.
All right. Yeah, Alonso would when they arrive, he would look at his father and be like, "This is it." He would look around.
I
It's
did
smaller
say it
than I thought.
was useful. I didn't say it was great. But there's lots of hidden gems in this place.
We'll see.
Yes, I know. You're going to spend a lot of time here on your days. But where would you like to go first? You have a lot of things to buy. I was going to give you some of mine, but I know you prefer new.
No offense, father, but yours are a bit outdated.
Most things here are outdated. But we do what we can.
But he looks a little embarrassed. He's like, I'll make you proud, father. Don't worry.
I don't think that's
In
going
my
to
own
be much
way.
of a challenge. Yeah. So where to first? You want a pet, or do you want to get all the boring stuff off the list first?
I was promised a cat, father, and I would want my gatto.
Let's see what they got. And you guys start heading towards the magic shop. Amelia. Amelia, you, unlike the rest, were shoved in a cab and sent to the Leaky Cauldron.
For the record, it's like 2-hour drive from
It is a 2-hour
Grafton to
drive.
London. I just looked it up.
From where, sorry?
From Grafton. Oh my god, I'm not going to be able to say it. Worcestershire.
Worcestershire.
Yeah, Worcestershire.
I got
Worcestershire.
Nailed it.
Worcestershire. Wish I could say
Worcestershire.
it.
Worcestershire.
Worcestershire.
That place.
No,
Yeah.
Worcestershire is how I say it here.
Worcestershire.
Worcestershire.
That's pretty close. Okay. But yeah, it's like a 2-hour, 14-minute drive. Well, yeah, drive. I don't know if that was like by car or by train, but we're not going to get back into that because I'll go down another rabbit hole. But yes.
That's far.
Yes. While we have money, we don't have flu network at our house, so.
Yeah. Cab worked. So, once you are dropped off in front of where you were told, you are met by one very large, hairy giant. He's just got I don't actually, do I have a picture? I think I do. He's just standing there with a very long list in his hands, and he's just going to look at you and go, your name, madam?
She's going to be all peppy and like Amelia Beckett.
Amelia, good. You are one of the last. My name is Hagrid. I am here to escort you in.
Just like
So-
you're Hagrid.
I am. It is a pleasure to meet you. Now,
I just
since you don't
imagine
really
Amelia starts vibrating.
Now, you are one of a few that I need to wait for. So, if you would like to go have a seat, I will bring you in to the alley as soon as I get the rest of them.
She's just like eyes wide, like, okay.
Yes, 11-year-old child, go sit in the pub alone.
Right?
Not alone.
A magical pub alone.
And let's just say it's Hagrid. He's never.
Right?
Yeah, his
I probably knew it. I probably shouldn't have done that.
safety is not necessarily his number one concern.
No, I
He's
probably
good
shouldn't
at
have
lots
done
of
that.
things, but that is not one of them.
Some things never change, huh, Hagrid?
Nope. It's only been 19 years. He needs maybe another 500. Yeah.
Takes a minute
So-
to learn some lessons.
He basically opens the door for you and points you to a table with probably another 6 or 7 students. Most of them, you can tell, really also like you, don't know what's going on. Most of them are, we'll get to know them. So, that is how Amelia gets there. Maddie. We are going to do Maddie and Klauth together because you both are coming together. So, about 3-ish weeks ago, you guys were at Maddie's house in the States where you were told that you're going to go visit one of Maddie's aunts and stay there until you start school. So you were put in a port key in the middle of New York and sent to London, where you met your Aunt Luna and Uncle Rolf Scamander, and their twin kids, Lorcan and Lysander. And you guys are all going to go together via their flu network in their house to the Diagon Alley. So, what would you guys like to do when you first get to Diagon Alley? So it's going to be, you would know by now that Luna is one of your professors at school. She's going to be teaching you field studies at some point. Not till I think your 3rd year. But you do have your 2 cousins and Klauth. So what would you 2 like to do first when you hit Diagon Alley?
You go first.
Okay. Like, just keep in mind, like, Clout is totally overwhelmed, and that's like in his personality. He's always been like a kind, like, kindred spirit, and so he's just kind of like holding on to her cloak as they're walking through the streets of wherever London. Like, even like Muggle London is freaking him out.
I think Maddie is just kind of taking in the sights and looking around at. Can everybody hear me? Okay, because my
Yep, you're
so
good.
far away. Okay.
Nope, you're fine.
She's looking around at all of the. I think she's looking at like the cultural differences between the United States and the UK. Just seeing like the difference in the way that people dress and like how they interact. But she's probably like, I would imagine she sees the pet shop and she nudges Clouth and she's like, "You want to go in?"
And he's like, he obliges, of course, because he just wants to stay by her side because he's scared.
Your Ralph is going to be doing most of the things. You can tell that your aunt is a little preoccupied by something that nobody else can see. She's probably at the moment walking towards a wall and just starts talking to it. This is not new for you. It's just something that randomly happens that you're going to have to get used to. You can tell that she's dragged her 2 sons with her, and they're also talking to the wall. So it seems that maybe her kids are a little odd, just like her. But your uncle is pretty much just going to look at you 2 and go, "They're going to be a while."
Can I
Why
ask
don't we?
the headmaster to just back up a little bit? Because we only see your hat.
I'm sorry. You should
That's a
really
lovely
only
hat,
need
though.
to see the hat.
Yeah.
There, I'll move the mic a little. Is that better for you?
That is way better. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
Beautiful.
So Maddie and Klaus have not made it to Diagon Alley yet. Right now they're just
You
in
just
line.
got there. That's just you getting here now. Yeah. You were
Oh,
sent in by a flu network, so this is probably your first time walking into like a fireplace and getting evaporated somewhere else.
Yeah, he's freaking out. He can't comprehend what's going on.
No, I'm sure the
does
flu network.
Does Maddie say any like words of wisdom, or like is she trying to console him?
I think that she's a little overwhelmed because right now she sees her aunt talking to a wall
Right.
and her cousins talking to a wall. She's like, she probably looks at you and she's like, are they okay? And then like looks at her uncle like, is that?
That's normal. Yes. Doesn't happen as often as it used to. Best not to ask. The answer might scare you more.
Oh God.
So why don't we leave them there? Because I don't know how long that's going to last. And we get your list done. I'm assuming by the time we get your list done, they'll be ready to get theirs started.
I would imagine that upon hearing it might scare us more. I feel like a death grip on my arm from Cloud, and I look over and I'm like, you okay?
No.
Yeah.
Cloud is having a crisis on top of a crisis.
Right?
I feel like he'll be like, no, why would I be?
Can we just go pet some animals?
Yeah.
That does tend to work. So yes, pet store. Let's do the pet store. We'll get that over with. As long as you have something furry and fluffy, I'm told people enjoy them. It's never been my forte. Unlike my, grandfather. He's good at it. But hey. So, onward. And last but not least, Gideon.
Yeah, Gideon had started chanting pet store before we got in the flu network.
Pet store,
pet store, pet store, pet store, pet store, pet store, pet store, pet store, pet store, and then spits out a little dust that they'd inhaled when they get on the other side.
So, you are being sent to you are not directly being sent to Diagon Alley. So you're going to be pretty much, your parents are going to make sure everything's neat and tidy and get all the dust and everything off you. And I know it's not. They will try to make you presentable. And they're just going to look at you and go, now, we're sending you to your grandfather's.
Oh.
Everybody's going to be there to go to the alley together.
You're not coming?
We have lots to do here, and your grandfather basically wanted just you. I think with us there, I think it was going to be a little too crowded, and we do have a couple babies being born today that I need to be here for.
So you're saying I'm the favorite?
You're my only, so
Yay!
Of course you're my favorite.
I'll take it.
Yep. In the background, you're going to hear your mother just go, "He's hatching." It's like, all right.
I could take him with me.
I'll draw a picture for you and send it to you.
Okay.
All right. You've already named it, so don't worry.
Yeah.
Like everything.
It's Timothy, but with 2 M's for no reason.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we're on our 5th Timothy, but yes.
Look, well, I have to add an M each time, so it's a new Timothy. And sometimes I put them in other places. And sometimes it's like a silent M at the beginning. I just get pushed into the footnote.
Yeah. You're pretty much mid-sentence, just... And you arrive.
She somehow arrives still saying pet store.
Pet store, pet store, pet store, pet store, pet store, pet store, pet store.
You arrive at your grandfather's massive cottage. It's gotten bigger over the years because there are a lot of you.
No.
Yes.
My family tree was a problem.
A little bit of a problem. This now is one of the major hubs for the Weasley network. It'll house, I think, about 80 now, because there's more than that of you, just in case there are family meetings. This place it covers probably by now about 5 to 10 acres worth of just house and
Wow.
then land. This thing's massive and it's about 30 stories tall. Inside, when you get there, you are going to be greeted by a lot of cousins.
Yeah, first I trip over the lip of the
Yes.
fireplace and fall, and then just jump back up.
Yeah, and like you're not the only one. Like as soon as you leave, more people start showing up. This is a grand event for the Weasleys to have. I think 5 of you going this year.
Yay!
So it is going to be a fun challenge for everybody to get ready. While you're there, spoilers for some, but you're gonna have a lot of uncles and aunts. Hermione's gonna be there. Ron's gonna be there. Harry's gonna be there.
Okay, but is
Ginny's
Ginny
gonna be
there?
Oh,
Yes.
Of course.
Is Bill there?
It's Ginny.
You are going. You would have been told that you are being sent into the hands of Ron to make sure you don't get lost.
That's fine.
I know.
Yes.
Yes.
Saying cries.
And of all of them, for some reason, your father thinks he's the best one to stick you in the hands of.
Or he thought it would be funny.
Or
Just
that
okay,
too.
for the record, above table, for the viewers and for everyone watching, I, as Saint, hate Ron Weasley. I hate him so much. Vehemently
why I'm
hate
doing
him
it.
in my soul.
I don't.
Why?
There's
So
too long
many
to
reasons.
explain. It's way too long to explain on stream.
But
But-
also, he's now your favorite uncle.
No, he's not.
No, I would
Definitely
see
not my
Bill
favorite
being the
uncle.
favorite uncle.
Bill is my favorite uncle. George is
Bill's-
close though.
Bill's everybody's favorite uncle.
But I do think that makes Ron Gideon's least favorite just a little bit. Not for any particularly good reason, just cause.
No. So you will be going with Rose Weasley, the daughter of Ron and Hermione, which you know. You
We have
don't
met,
see
yes.
Fred there.
Mhm.
Not yet. But you do have, you would know that you're going with Albus. And his brother James is already in his 3rd year of school, and little Lily is not old enough for school yet, but everybody is there. And it looks like everybody's pretty much in the midst of getting lined up to go already to the alley. You're one of the last to get there. So what would you like to do while you're there?
I look for Grandpa.
Grandpa is pretty much lounging in a chair with Lily in his lap.
Oh, cool. I run over there. Trip over a rug. Run over there. Grandpa!
Oh, you made it.
Grandpa!
Hi.
When are we going to the
Hi.
bookstore?
I would assume, knowing you quite quickly, my dear.
Yay.
He's gonna just go look around and go, nobody's looking. Can I give you a list of things to buy for me or find for me?
Okay.
The rest just, they don't understand me that much, and we don't see a lot of each other, so I know you'd actually, try for me, if that's possible.
Okay.
Perfect. He's going to hand you a list of oddities that you're not too sure what they are. You'd have a little. How much do you think? How many Muggles would you know or meet from where you are? None. Yeah, none of this makes sense.
Not many.
No. Okay. He's just going to look at you and go, "Try your best." It's
I met
basically a
one
list of-
time, maybe? Yeah.
It's basically a list of maybe Muggle items.
Okay.
Just add to a collection.
She's just
You know he
gonna
has a
keep an
collection.
eye out for any person that has things on them that she doesn't recognize.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Then he's just gonna say, and I'm sorry, but I was told that you're staying with Ron for the day. Have a little fun with that.
Yes, definitely staying with Uncle Ron for the day.
The only advice I can give you, just be yourself. And try not to fall out of any windows. That's bad.
I did that like one time last
know.
week, and then, okay.
I know.
I gotta get in line.
All right. So, that is how everybody gets to Diagon Alley. we'll go back to Ava. Ava,
Yes.
pet shop.
Yes.
All right. So, when you got on your way to the pet shop, I will show you a picture.
Oh, I got
There's
to
not
see
many
picture.
great pictures of this place, but this is the outside.
Oh wow. Oh, this is from the studio. Okay.
Sure
I've
is.
been in front of it. I know it. Okay.
So, you open the door, and you are immediately bombarded with smells, things. You're really not too sure what a lot of these are, but there's a variety. There's quite a few people in here, but you can see in the back, like they literally have like maybe 2 or 3 things of everything out on display. You're also going to have birds flowing, running around, cats running around. You're probably going to have things just start crawling on you as soon as you go in there.
Ooh, Mom, take it away.
Some of them are going to be a little odd and strange, but they seem friendly for the most part.
Yeah, no, she's like, take it away.
As you walk in, you will be introduced to, this is actually a better picture of the inside, to the owners, Yoshi and Mitsu Zen. They are the new owners of the pet store. As you walk in, they're going to have a whole bunch of pets on them and around them. And they're just going to look at you and go, yes, what can I do for you, my dear? What are you looking for? And he's going to just hand you a list of items that they sell. And I'm going to tell you what's on that list. I'm going to tell everybody what's on this list so I don't have to do it twice.
Oh no, I have to remember a list? Another list?
I'm taking notes. I got you.
Okay, thank you. I can't read my own handwriting. Go ahead.
On the list is bow truckles, rock crabs, fire crabs.
You're going too fast.
I will also put this list in our Zoom chat for you.
Thank you.
Okay,
So, bow truckles, rock crabs, fire crabs, a variety of type of cats, a lot of them. I could go through them, but there's a lot of them.
Are any of them winged?
No.
Yeah.
There's a variety of dogs, frogs, toads, streelers, ravens, owls, otters, puffskeins, baby nifflers, fruit bats, ferrets,
I ran it.
rabbits, scorpions, flobberworms, lacewing flies, baby pygmy puffs, one miniature pony. They have bearded dragons and pseudo dragons.
Why do I want the miniature pony for no reason?
I tug my mom.
Oh my god.
Mom, how many times can I go back home to ride Prata?
Well, I think you're allowed to come home twice a year, my dear.
Only? Can I have 2 pets?
Christmas, I believe your letter says 1, unfortunately. But that doesn't mean you can't find any at school to be your friend. I'm sure there might be the odd, missing pet. Or ones that you can find. I'm pretty sure there is lots of magical pets there. They actually have a class on it.
But I couldn't get the pony and the scorpion.
No, unfortunately not.
Do you promise that we'll go to Mr. Malfoy's manor to ride Prata again?
Of course.
Okay, then I'll
That
take the
is
scorpion.
one of your favorite things to do. I do know that.
Yeah.
A scorpion. Ugh. Fine. So you go up and pick out. There is a variety of scorpions.
Ooh. Is there an emperor one?
But there is, and I already have a picture of it for you.
Yes.
So, this is the fun one that catches your eye that you may buy.
Yes. Is there any book on how to like train them?
Every pet comes with a how to do list and what to do and what not to do. The what not to do list is longer. There's also a subsection on what Emperor Scorpion venom can be used for.
Thank you. She takes it very happily. Okay, now you can go get books.
Books. Beautiful. Okay. Do you guys want to do one at a time through everything or skip and just go to the next person for a pet now?
Okay, so
Yep.
I think like maybe we could all do. I'm not going to decide for other people, but like for my character in particular, like for me, like
Yep.
I'm really interested in finding out what wand I get.
Yep.
But I didn't want to like metagame and be like, yeah, I want a wand. No, seriously, because like my
Yep.
character, I have to like RP. So in order to
Yep.
RP, I think I would just follow my cousin around.
Yeah, like we're gonna do everybody a
me as a
pet
player wants
first.
to find out. Yeah.
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
do
we're
everyone who's going to the pet store first.
Yeah,
right?
okay. We'll do pets first, then we'll do wands, then we'll do your robes. Perfect.
Mhm.
And then
Beautiful.
books at some point because
Yeah.
you know she's gonna want to.
I'm gonna
I
be
know
super
that
quick
too.
with the books. I'm literally gonna look
Yeah,
at
don't
the
worry.
One of
prices, and,
everything.
like,
Okay.
everything that I can get, I'm getting.
Means
All
out
right.
the bookstore.
So Ava has your pet scorpion, and you guys head out the door as soon as Mr. Alonzo is coming in with your father.
I make sure that
So-
nothing touches my little scorpion, so I'm like, watch it.
Yeah, your scorpion's going to be in like a little terrarium.
Yeah, she's like, watch
and
it.
It's also not little, it's bigger than your palm.
Beautiful, perfect.
Mr. Alonzo.
So Alonso sees this girl go, watch it! And he's like, looks at his father. He goes, Papa, was that a scorpion? They have scorpions
Some people
here?
like the weirdest things, but yes, they have lots of things here.
Ava hears
So
that.
why don't you take a
turns
round?
around, gives him a
Why don't you
glare.
take a look around and tell me what fancies you? Take a look at the cats. I know you want the cats. It looks like they're over there.
But I can have a scorpion instead.
If you wanted, yes.
Everyone gets a scorpion.
Oh my God. I need to look at this list. I thought he's just like, wow. He walks into the store,
Yeah.
sees the like.
As soon as you get
list.
there, you're going to be greeted by the same two people. They're trying to do everyone. You can see that a lot of they're being like, there's other students in the way. And you're going to have this little, just a lot smaller than you, just look up and you go, hi, parents are busy. What do you need? I'm Zhao. My
Buongiorno.
parents own the shop, and I'm going to school with
yeah.
you.
Oh, well, nice to meet you. I came in here for a cat, but you have baby nifflers. Can we looks at his father? Papa,
They're fun.
and I have a niffler.
If you'd rather have that than a cat, the cat's going to be easier. Nifflers are more of a challenge, which I think you're up to it, but I will leave that up to you.
Baby.
He sees the young boy is just torn. He's like, cat, but niffler, but cat, but niffler. Like, no, I'll go with I want mi gato. Do you have any Persian cats? He looks at the young boy.
Yes, we do have some. Come. And this little girl's going to just walk you over. She's not going to grab you by the hand, but it looks like she wants to grab you by the hand and bring you over. And you do find yourself a lovely Persian cat. And I will show you a picture once I find where I put it. This is your Mr. Alganto.
Oh my god.
That is the fanciest man I've ever met.
Oh, I need
That
to boot
cat
that
is
schmoot.
fancier than me.
I love it so much.
Well,
You
bow
see,
tie.
he looks at his father. He goes, Papa, it's perfect.
He looks
He's like,
perfect,
I
doesn't
call
he?
you Mr. Eleganto, and he takes him. He's
Oh
like,
my
Yeah.
god.
Who needs a niffler? And he goes to get the cat.
You walk past and Niffler just sadly go, oh.
Yeah.
The other that's like, hey. The niffler stole my wallet.
Go for
All right.
pay for the cat. There's no gold.
Yeah. Your father goes up and pays for Mr. Eleganto. Amelia,
He's so happy.
you walk into the pet store and pretty much you're going to be in there at the same time as you see this magical Persian cat just kind of get picked up, cuddled, and for some reason, this boy probably has the first little bit of joy in his life in a while.
Depressing.
He's a sad little boy.
Sad little boy.
It was promised to Gato.
The same little girl is going to come up to you and go, "Hey, what do you want?"
What you want?
What you want?
She's very blunt.
Clearly has never worked retail before.
She's 11.
I just imagine that she's like one of those bootleg salesmen. She's like, we got
opens
we
like
got bow truckles.
Oh, yeah, it's a briefcase.
opens a robe. What you need?
Yeah.
I'm so torn because like I have my owl,
Well, you
but a
brought Winston,
ferret.
right? I forgot you
but
brought
a
Winston.
ferret. I did bring Winston.
Winston.
She'll probably just pick up some owl treats.
Okay, beautiful. Yep, I forgot you brought your own. Sorry.
Yeah, you can't just send Winston home and get a new pet. That'd be so mean.
No,
He's like,
like my
"Winston, we
dad
had a good
trained
run."
him specifically for me.
Yeah.
And I didn't put a picture of Winston in, but I will.
He is the
Disgraceful.
cutest owl.
Does he also have a bow tie?
No, but I
No,
can probably
he's-
make
that
that
is from
happen.
Mr. Eleganto.
Okay, I have to ask. Does anybody get the anime reference?
No.
I do
No.
not. I am sorry.
I don't watch anime.
I would love to say I do, but I don't.
Spy X Family. That's all I'll say.
Oh. Okay.
Spoilers. I don't know. It's not a spoiler.
Yeah, what do they? Is it a spoiler? Do they also have a cat named that? Like,
No,
that's the
it's just
spoiler.
Oh.
it's just a meme from the series.
Oh.
Yeah.
If the cat
What's
could
your
speak, it'd be
owl's name?
Eleganto.
Winston.
Winston.
Don't know if I can copy him from the. If you could send me that image, then I'll put it in.
Yeah.
It won't let me from the Google Doc. All right. So, treats. Absolutely. You're going to get a bag full of treats for Winston, the tawny owl.
Bet.
Oh, is it 20?
He's just so cute and fluffy.
He is cute. Okay. So, I will add Winston in here. Now we are on to Klaus and Maddie. You guys come through in here into your pet shop. You are going to be greeted by the same little girl because the parents are, having a blast with all of you people in here. You are given a list and shown around to what you would like. What would you like?
I think Maddie's trying to get Klaus to kind of feel better.
Mhm.
So she's gonna look at the most petable creature that she can find and then just kind of get Klaus super excited about it. So does Klaus like look at anything initially? Like are his eyes drawn to anything?
Like
There are a bunch of aquatic
looking
stuff in
around,
here too.
He sees like a tank of water actually in the back part of the room, and there's just water just like obviously somebody's going for like a swim, and he looks over and it's like the first time that day where he actually like separates from you, and then yeah, go ahead. What were you gonna do?
No, that I'm along for the ride right now.
Yep.
So then he's kind of walking towards this tank. For some reason, he's really interested in this like commotion that's going on. And then out crawls, as soon as he approaches the tank, out crawls a baby otter. And he kind of like jumps up on the cloud and he's like running around his body and stuff. And like they're just like best friends. He's like giggling and stuff. And they're like best friends at first sight.
There's Winston.
You're drenched now.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
He is the cutest fluff ball.
Look, his little face.
And this is the
Oh my
otter that comes up to Klaus.
I hate this so much. I want one of everything. How dare you make me choose?
No.
So angered.
So
So yes.
That's really cute.
he
He
turns
is-
he turns to Maddie and he's like, "Can we keep him?"
Yeah, you get a pet. I'm so excited. What are you gonna name him?
Okay, now we need to find one for you.
Okay, no name yet. Got it. I want to just quickly, because I haven't, as the player, decided yet.
Okay. I did have one prepared that you did send me the
Yes, I wasn't sure if I want to just like peek over at the ferrets because they're familiar.
Absolutely. Yes. But you do still see the one that you sent me.
Okay.
It is
Okay.
available.
Okay. I think, yeah, she's definitely gonna like gravitate towards this thing. So she
Okay.
sees out of the corner of her eye something glowing and she's like, what is that? And so she goes over and she's like checking it out. And she realizes that this is a little ferret that has like bioluminescent mushrooms growing off of its back. And she's amped. And so she like puts her hand out for the little guy to smell it. And he kind of like, like stretches his neck forward. And then after he smells her for a second, he just like tumble rolls into her hand and starts rubbing up against her and like doing circles around her hand. And she's like, she looks like she might explode, but she picks him up. And so she's going to take him home.
Yay!
I love him.
They're going to be they're going to be friends too, like the otter and the little ferret, because they move similarly. I'm excited.
So Cloud like taps Maddie and he's like, wait, he needs to live in water. Where is he gonna live?
He comes with his own little it'll be like on a rolling cart for you, but he'll have his own little like kiddie pool.
His own little kitty that would keep in the dorm rooms.
We'll figure that out when you get there.
One step at a time, guys. One step at a time.
For the record, this little ferret is less green and more blue.
Yeah,
and
that's
slimy
fine.
looking. Less slimy looking.
That's
But look at those eyes.
Okay. Gideon.
Mhm.
On your way inside the shop, you are going to be met by Amelia. Haggard would have been with you. You would have had quite a few students with you at the same time. Looks like he's bringing everybody together. And as you guys got in there, he's going to grab Zhao, and because she's on his list of people to bring to school with you. And as that happens, Gideon, you're coming in with your crew.
Yeah, I'm definitely dragging Ron, like physically trying to drag him to the pet store.
And you're going to be in there at the same time as Hagrid, and it is going to be a big get together between all of them. And in the process, Hagrid is going to be trying to hand off a pet to the shop owners that they've asked for. And you would know it to be a Kneasel, fully grown.
Oh, wow.
Hagrid's just going to go, you asked for this. Here. He's just trying to reach over everybody and hand it off to them. That's the extra one that's on the list.
Oh.
A Kneasel.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just Googling that real quick.
Yeah, what is that?
It looks like a cat, but it's like a magical cat?
It's bigger than a Maine Coon.
Oh,
so pretty.
so fluffy.
And the pseudo dragon
very
is the
cute.
same as the D&D one, just a tiny little hand dragon.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll use that for the 5e one for stats.
I did send you a question. If you could answer that for me on the Zoom chat real quick.
Okay. I have so many questions.
I know. But
I
it
just
may
blew your
change.
inbox up with pictures.
It
I
may
know you
change
did.
what animal I pick depending.
That's the one I just answered. The pseudo dragon is going to be the 5e actual dragon.
So it's
the
a
little
dragon.
tiny one. Yes,
Okay.
dragon.
So then the answer is no. Okay. I think as I'm kind of pulling Ron to the store, I just look up at him and I just go, Uncle Ron,
Pathetically, yes, that's the word.
Hypothetically,
Yes.
how much trouble do you think I would get in if I maybe got more than one animal to school? See, yeah,
I've been warned about you.
yeah, that's fair.
Well,
I mean, you crashed a car into this school. It can't be more trouble than that, right?
yeah, and I hear about that weekly.
Yeah.
Yep.
So less trouble than crashing a car, because I think I could live with that.
The problem is, it has been tried, and usually it will happen if someone brings more than one. The second one usually ends up at Hagrid's to, he takes care of the second one for you. It'll still be there. It's just they want you to have one. For now. I'm sure you'll get around it later.
See? I go back.
I know.
Back to this. And then we run into Hagrid and Amelia. Is that who's in the store right now? Sorry.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. There's a bunch of students. Like, he's got a list of like 6 or 7 other students that he's dragging along. And Amelia is one of them. Not that you know each other.
No.
Yep.
I think I get distracted by all of the different options of pets in here and just end up like walking into the back of Hagrid's like leg, probably like ankle, but it's like sorry.
Red hair and freckles. You must be a Weasley.
Hi, you're Hagrid.
I am. I haven't met you yet. I've met most of your family. And your family's family, and your family's family.
Yeah.
How can I help you?
I don't know. I just walked into you by accident.
Oh, well, hi.
But I think I'll be seeing a lot of you because I really want to take your class, but I'm not allowed to yet. But I
Till
may.
3rd year, unless you get the headmaster's permission to come audit.
What?
Yes. It doesn't happen often. But which one's your father, dear?
Charlie.
Charlie. How's Norberta? Norberta.
I think maybe she had babies.
Oh, good. I have
like this morning.
Oh, that was this morning?
Yeah.
And I missed it.
He's
going to get sad now. But he's getting really sad.
Okay, bye now. I just leave. That seems like a lot. I don't want to deal with the like very big sad man. I'm just gonna go. Next question.
Yeah, for those that don't know, for those who don't know who's listening, Norbert was actually female and is now Norberta.
Yeah.
And Charlie took her.
Yeah.
To take care of her.
Sent to Charlie, yeah.
Sent to Charlie.
Because Hagrid got caught.
Yeah, fix Hagrid's mistake.
Yeah.
Do I think that I could find either Bowtruckles or pseudo-dragons at school? Like, will they be there?
Give me a history check.
Okay. History? Oh, no. Yep. I don't think I'm good at that. I'm not good at that. Oh, that was good. Okay, 15.
15. You would with a 15, you would know that there's an assortment of weird crap at school. And
weird crap.
The it was the Bowtruckles and
the pseudo-dragons.
The pseudo-dragon, you would know the Bowtruckles would probably be found. Yes, the pseudo-dragons, no.
I stand there panicking for like 5 full minutes.
Okay.
And like a little bit spinning in a circle trying to decide between an animal. And then I'm going to go over and I'm going to stand in front of the otters. Yeah. And I'm going to separately go over and stand in front of the pseudo-dragons. And I just want to vibe check which one feels like they're feeling me.
Okay. Give me an animal handling.
Yes, I'm good at that one.
Really? I wouldn't think.
You know what? Sass is
Let's see your roll
unnecessary. It's also a 15.
Okay, I rolled 217, so they're both looking at you with adorable eyes saying, take me, take me, take me. Yep.
Okay, so the pseudo dragon is really small.
It's palm size, but it's an actual dragon.
It's tiny.
Yep.
Right? Yeah.
Yep.
So I am going to convince myself that I can definitely hide it. And I'm gonna get one of each.
You could try to buy one of each, but they would only sell you one.
Why? They don't know what I'm doing with them.
It's for
You could
my
try.
friend.
If you want to give me a
Okay.
deception check
Deception.
when you try to roll for it. Because I
Oh,
have
God.
stats for these people.
Yeah,
I don't.
I'm also not good at that.
Come on, Nat
Well,
20.
I rolled a
Come
I
on,
rolled a
Nat 20 deception.
nat 18.
Oh,
So
cool.
you gotta beat an
So
18.
the answer is no. Come on,
Nat
pets.
20, nat 20,
Come
nat
on,
20.
Nat 20.
Nat 1.
The opposite, like,
Both of them are now looking at you going, me, and another student's coming up and looking at both of them now.
I slap them. No, I don't slap them, but I think about it. Oh God. Okay.
I know it's a hard decision.
Is Clouth still in the room? And
think
does
it
his
was
otter?
No,
just
you guys would have already
Amelia.
left.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys would have already left. Yeah.
I was hoping for an otter to otter moment, but
Later, we'll save that. Okay, I am going
What I
to
meant-
get the
Oh,
otter. I'm going to get an otter for now, but I
An
have
otter?
another plan. Yes,
Okay.
I have another stop to make with another plan.
Excellent. So, one otter pet.
It's
Bring
just
it
so
in.
cute.
I know they are.
they're really cute.
Perfect. So, Ava, you are on to get your wand.
Oh, I thought we were doing Amelia first.
What?
Everybody's
Why?
got pets. I'm tripping. Sorry.
Amelia
Everyone's got
brought
pets.
a pet.
Yes.
Yes,
I brought mine.
Amelia brought
Yeah,
one.
He's
that's
just chilling on my
why. That's
shoulder.
why my brain fried for a second.
That's okay.
Winston.
I will say, just for the record, I do also buy several different kinds of animal food or beast.
Yeah,
or
that's fine.
Pet food.
Yeah, I know what
and
that's
stick
for.
them in
Yeah.
my bag. Yeah.
Okay. Ava, your
Yes.
mother is just looking at you and go, well, that thing's going to be fun for you. Where to next? Let's get your wand. Let's get that over with. While everybody's shopping for pets, I think Ollivander's looks to be not as busy, so it might be good. Yes?
But fine.
Or would you like
the
to
books.
do books?
But the
I'm good for
children
both.
love the books.
And she looks
know.
at her and she's like deciding.
Yeah.
Okay. If we get the wine, do you think we'll be able to meet the Malfoys to go get the books? I think he likes books too.
We shall see, my dear. I'd rather not sit around and wait, but we can if you like.
Okay, then fine. I'll get my wand quickly. She runs.
Okay. Right.
Okay.
So, when you get into the wand shop, you are greeted by one Garrick Ollivander. I'll move you to that map, and I will show you some pictures. So this is the inside of your wand shop.
Oh, it's been renovated.
Mm.
And you're
Wow.
greeted by Mr. Ollivander, who's looking quite old.
I would
Yes, my
imagine
dear.
so.
That is a
Welcome to-
haunted man.
Yep.
He's seen some
He's
stuff.
Yeah.
seen some
Seen
shit.
some,
Literally has
yeah,
seen
he's
some stuff.
Some shit.
Hi. How can I help? Oh, Beatrice. It has been a while. Pleasure to meet you again. Beatrice is just gonna nod her head and go, my daughter here needs her first wand. Since I got mine here, I figured I might as well bring her here too. You are the best. And he's just gonna beam and go, I know, my dear. So, he's gonna just look at you and go, he's gonna climb up a ladder and
What
grab
is he
one.
doing?
He's literally just grabbing one. Your mother's just gonna go, this is his way. There's thousands of wands in here. he's going to come down, dust one off, and hand it to you. And I need a percentile roll, please, to see if
The
you
first
like it
one is
or not.
correct. I rolled outside of the box. Give me 1 second. That is a 41.
41. As soon as you wave it, it kind of, poofs a little and then just kind of droops. He's just going to go, I don't think that one
It's
would
like
you.
a sad
Yeah,
sound.
yeah. It's like a magician's wand that just goes,
Did I break it?
nope, it's fixable. Don't worry, dear.
Okay.
Try this one. He's going to hand you another one.
There's pills for that.
There is pills for that.
90.
90?
Yes.
90. Beautiful.
Oh.
Roll me a d20, please. I mean, sorry, another d100.
45.
45. It is going to be made out of hawthorn.
Ooh, okay.
And then I need 3d6.
Okay.
Sorry, 4d6. One each.
So the first one was a 6. Then a 2.
So it's, one sec. So it's going to be hawthorn.
Yeah. I need to write this down somewhere. Give me a second.
Yeah. Actually, it's only 3 6s. It's going to have a phoenix feather core.
Ooh, nice.
Another d6, please.
Phoenix feather, hawthorn, and something else. Did you say? Or?
Another d6.
Yeah. The second one was a 2.
2, it is going to be 10 inches.
Yep.
And your last roll, please.
Another 6.
It is going to be quite yielding.
I would just like to really quick point out that Draco's wand is a 10-inch hawthorn wand.
Yes.
Different core, but still.
That's
Yeah. She looks at it. It looks like Mr. Malfoy. Immediately.
Well,
Wow.
he's just going to look at you and go, that wand, my dear, actually, about 3 or 4 generations of Malfoys ago, it belonged to one of them.
She's
So
very
I guess
like,
it was suitable for you.
she's super proud. She's like, I like him. She takes it.
I better not tell you the name of that person because we don't say his name anymore around here, but it is a great wand.
No.
So you have a great day.
Did you just imply what I think you implied?
No.
Probably not. He doesn't know the lore.
Probably not. But it sounded like it, so pretend that's what it is.
I do know the lore, but it's not that person you're thinking of. That's many more generations.
Okay.
Well, not
She's
many.
very proud of her wand.
Because you're still 100-ish years old, so that's close. It's not the person I have in mind, so don't worry.
Okay.
All right. We are on to Alonzo. Alonzo, you find yourself wandering into this lovely wand store at the exact same time Ava is leaving. So you open the door and you will see this very, very happy child. Just kind of trying to, use her wand, and her mother just keeps telling her, not here, not now. You're not allowed. You know that. Later.
Can I keep it like somewhere where where he can see it when we meet him?
That works for me, yes.
Okay. She's just gonna
I
hold
do
it.
see young Scorpius. Let's go. They're in the bookshop. Let's go.
Yeah, bookshop. She runs.
He doesn't look happy. But then again, he never does.
No, she's not bothered about how happy he looks. Honestly. Yeah, she runs
All right.
in.
So, Alonzo, you walk in. You see the exact same thing, Mr. Ollivander and Garrick, and he's going to go, ooh, so many good... I haven't seen you in a long time, Blaze. How are you? How's the historian, I believe? I've been told. Blaze just would go, it is good work. Yeah, getting to know one's family line is important. I hope this one here finds that out later. So, Mr. Alonso, is it? Try this wand. Give me a percentile roll, please.
Can I just say that because she crossed with Alonso again, she's just gonna be like, "Watch it again."
Again, okay.
Again.
The thing is,
You're not even
before,
near
like,
each other that
that's the thing.
time.
Yeah.
He's just thinking about. He's like, was that the weird scorpion guy? He like looks to see where she went.
Definitely.
He gets distracted with the wand. She's outside. Watch it.
He's just going to say, give it a twirl. See what happens.
He does so. 69.
69.
Nice.
69 is good enough. I want 65 or over. He's just going to look at it and go, I think it's suitable. Yes. This wand was... You are the very first owner of this wand, I believe. You would notice that it was caked in dust. Like, even on the inside, the dust has penetrated the cover. This has been created... 1200 BC. It's an old wand. It is dark chestnut, dragon heartstring, 12 inches, firm but not bendy.
What? Wait, what kind of?
Does is
Sorry, what kind of heartstring?
Dragon heartstring.
turn out for-
Oh, sorry, that's yours. We were rolling for yours, weren't we?
I was like, I think...
Sorry, I had yours somewhere. So roll me
That's definitely mine.
Wait,
That's
no.
yours, sorry.
Can I steal Weasel's wand?
You can certainly try. I have way more powerful family members.
I accidentally hit backspace and yours went to beside her name. Roll me a D100, please. Sorry about that.
No, that's so good. I was like, oh.
I love how it's like, yeah, I'm stealing before I even know it.
Yeah, sorry, that
I
was
don't
my
even
fault.
know it's mine and tries to steal it. God, I hate this guy. Stupid Quinty Dickus Jr.
So D100.
8.
8.
8.
8.
8.
It is made of ash.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
And then I need a couple D6s, please.
All right.
3D6.
3D6. Okay. Oh wow. 1.
It is made of
1.
unicorn hair.
Okay.
Another D6.
6.
It is 12 inches long. So ash, unicorn hair, 12 inches long, and one more D6.
And another.
Another 6.
Another 6.
It is quite flexible. Probably because of its age.
It's not covered in dust.
Not anymore.
Okay. He claims it.
Excellent. Amelia, by now you are walking in at the same time that Alonso's here, is just playing with it. Or I should say, playing with it. Amelia, when you walk in, this place is probably going to be a little bit overwhelming, but you're going to be excited. There's thousands of boxes here of wands. And as you go up with Hagrid and your crew, because they all need wands too. I'm not going to roll for all of them. Yeah, I'm not going to roll for all of them because that's going to be too much. But Hagrid's just basically going to open the door and keep the door open, and he's just going to give Garrick a wave. This is just another day for him. And as you go up, roll me a D100, please. As he hands you, he's going to put like an assortment of like 5 or 6 in front of you because he doesn't really know too much. And he's just bringing out wands as he looks at everybody. He's just grabbing stuff from everywhere.
Let me try and remember which one that is. I'm just going to do that on Roll20 because it's, or not Roll20, D&D Beyond, because that's going to be a lot easier for me.
Sure.
26.
A 26. Do, do, do. This is another one that you wave it and it just kind of, tries to point itself at towards one of the other 11-year-olds before you get it away, and it, could do something. Give me another percentile roll, please. 8. He's gonna hand you a wand that as soon as you touch it, the wand is just gonna jump from your hand and fall on the ground.
It's like, no.
Not that one. He's gonna hand you another one, and you can roll with advantage from now on, as we're winnowing through to see which ones are good for you. So just roll it twice if you want.
Yep, there we go. 86.
Beautiful. He is going to hand you a wand that really, this feels like it's, part of you almost. It's like this has been waiting for you for a while. It is 13-inch, made out of apple wood, with a dragon core, and it is surprisingly swishy flexible. Not that you already didn't know that.
Yeah.
Klauth and Maddie. You guys are walking into a busy store. Everyone now has like pets. Some people have already got their clothing. You're going to see an assortment of just like shopping carts full of a bunch of crap outside. And you guys come through. Are you going to try and push to the front or wait until everybody leaves?
I think Maddie would probably wait. She's not a very like pushy person.
Okay. All right. But at this point, you're going to see a bunch of like 11-year-olds just like doing this a lot. Some explosions, some are going to, seize up and fall over. This is a normal day here. Haggard's going to try to corral everybody once they get their wands. This is probably going to be like a good half hour sit and wait. And it's going to be interesting for you guys. There's a lot of magic being tossed around here that you're probably not used to. A lot of you're probably slowly getting to understand some of the dialects because you two are both American. This is quite strange for you. But as you get up, roll me a couple percentiles, please. 80. Beautiful.
80 from Maddie. And I think Maddie's also just like checking in with Klaus and show like we're kind of like looking at the boxes together and just like
Yeah.
We're pretty excited. Or at least Maddie is.
Yeah, Cloud is still he looks better though. He looks like there's the color has come back to his face, but he's still yeah.
Okay. Beautiful.
Okay, I keep typing in the command.
fine.
It'll let me
And you need
that's
to
okay.
flash roll.
I'm gonna have you roll for yours anyway. So Amelia, your first
we did
one.
have someone claim a hydrate, by the way. So
Ooh.
everyone take a shot.
Yeah, hydrate.
Maddie. Yay.
Coffee counts, right?
Anything works,
That's
whatever
all
you
I
got.
Thank you, Wade.
Anything you drink counts.
Yeah.
Whatever's
So,
closest. Someone drink
we'll
that
do-
plant.
So 62. Okay, that'll work. All right. So, Maddie, your first wand. You look at a couple boxes that he hands you. First one you grab is almost perfect. It's a 13-inch applewood wand with a dragon core, and it is nope, sorry, I'm reading Amelia's. Maddie, 14-inch, 14-inch silver lime wood with a unicorn hair, and it is surprisingly swishy.
Silver lime.
It almost feels like it's meant for you, and it kind of matches a certain pet. that you just got. Color.
Yeah, I think she like holds it reverently in her hands and she's like, so beautiful. And then the new little ferret guy comes over and like sniffs it and checks it out. And then he like rubs against it. He's like, yes, I like.
Nice. Okay.
She's probably gonna just like swish
Hug it a little.
Well, she's probably gonna try and like do something with it really quickly because I think Ollivander asks that.
Yep.
And she maybe casts
it
light
literally pretty much will give you like almost like the same color. The bioluminescent is just going to glow from the tip.
That's so cool. Yeah, she hugs it. Hugs it to her chest.
Clev, I need you to roll. So you're 62. That's going to give you it's going to be made out of mahogany. And I need 3 D6s, please.
That is mahogany.
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 I know exactly what you're thinking right now.
So just a D6 3 times.
So I can type in /R 3D. Wait, 3D4 3 6s.
Yeah, I want one. Just a roll a D6 3 times.
I got this. I got a 9.
All right, so we got a 1, a 3, and a 5. Okay, so it is going to be have a unicorn hair core. It's going to be 11.5 inches long.
Uh-huh.
And it is quite yielding.
Okay.
That's not bad. So mahogany.
What does the 62 mean?
That's to give you the type of wood. That was your
mahogany.
mahogany.
Okay. Okay, sweet.
Excellent.
The wand chooses the wizard.
It does. And now, as you guys are leaving, you are both kind of going to be seeing a lot of, like, Hagrid's trying to get everybody to a bookstore. He's really, really trying to get a lot of people everywhere. And you're going to see this massive giant just kind of corralling a whole bunch of students. This place is slowly starting to pick up because it is getting you guys do have a ticket for Hogwarts Express that leaves at 11 o'clock sharp. So you guys got here early, so we're going to say it's only like 9 o'clock right now. So, last but not least is Gideon.
I have questions first.
Yes.
First of all, is George working today, or is he on this trip with us?
Nope, George is working.
We can do the wand first if you would like, but I would have gone to George's next after the pet store.
Okay, let's do the wand and then we'll head over there
Okay.
So we
my
can change.
my wand and my bookstore and my robes and all that shit is I can speed run that. I don't care about any. Gideon has other things to do today.
I know.
So it's like a quick pop in and out for Gideon. I will leave Ron behind if I need to.
I know. So let's give me a D100 roll, please.
Okay.
Okay. As you get in, Garrick's just going to look at the red hair and go, Weasleys.
Hello.
He's probably got like his own wall of just Weasley wands.
44.
44.
44.
44. It's gonna made out of hawthorn.
I already sent you my wand.
Oh, you did.
I don't know why we keep doing this.
So many
people.
I stole it.
I have papers everywhere. So yes, you did. So yeah, yours was the first one. So you're getting a dragon heartstring, dark black chestnut, 12 inches long, and firm, not bendy.
Yeah.
It is a nice looking wand.
Okay, thanks, mister. And then I just get out. I don't even test it. I just assume it will work and leave.
Understood. Okay. All right. Seeing as we did that, do you want to go to shop or books?
Shop. Oh, the group or me personally?
The group.
I'm okay with
We were going
doing
books
the,
next?
the oh yeah, because you wanted to see who else wants to go to George's shop, right?
Let's do books. We can squeeze through books pretty quick.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you a list of books that are in the shop. We'll start with Ava. Ava, you will notice that the Malfoys are there. There's 3 of them. Scorpius is going to look at you and just kind of cringe a little.
Yeah.
More on the inside than the outside. He is a Malfoy, so on the inward, it's just a not today. On the outside, it's just going to be a fake smile.
Today.
Yeah.
Look, Scorpius! Look what I got! She shows him the scorpion.
Deep sigh.
Yeah.
Scorpion. I picked up a pseudo dragon for myself, but
Ah.
to each their own.
And
Well-
Mr. Malfoy, look! And she shows him the one. She's super excited.
Yeah. Mine's been in the family for a while, so I didn't need one. But books.
She gets a bit annoyed and turns around. But immediately forgets because she's in a bookshop. She's like,
Yeah. Yep. Astoria will look at you and go, greetings, dear.
hello.
How's your mother? And then she goes, Beatrice. Always a pleasure. They're just going to go off and have their own chat and leave you to books because they know you like books. So I will also put all these books in. You are each allowed 5 of these.
Besides
start.
the
Besides the
ones
initial
we're
ones that you already
required
got
with?
and the
Okay.
ones you brought from home, these are just the additional ones that you can get here.
Okay.
Extras.
great.
Cool.
I'll limit
Thank
you
you.
to 5 because if I have to I already have to come up with stories for 50 between the 6 of you already.
I didn't ask for any books. Don't look at me with this.
You didn't, I know that.
Yeah, we didn't ask for shit.
No. So I'm gonna put the list in Zoom for you also.
Cool.
Thank you.
Because I need
But,
to
I'm-
double check with my list of my wish list.
You don't get a copy.
Exactly.
Oh
Okay.
god, so
Go.
many.
Oh, yeah, you asked for books. I gave you books. So for the people listening,
where
hi
is
people
this?
listening, we love you. It's in the Zoom chat.
I don't see
The
it.
bookstore itself is
It's
called,
in there. Oh
It's
no, you
called-
sent it directly to me.
Did I?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I don't see anything.
I
The
don't
one
sent
that
see
doesn't
it.
care about
Sent
books.
me one.
The one
You
that
sent
hates
me-
books. That's the book.
Yeah, I
sent-
sent you a message directly, so
Yeah, and Zoom just immediately just went to just reply to you for some
Yeah.
reason. Silly Zoom. Anyway, you are. Let me move you. Do I have a map of the bookshop? I don't think I do. No. So we're gonna ignore that, but I do have a handout. So the bookshop that you are in is called Flourish and Blots. So it is an old store. This place is head to toe with lots of magical ladders that are like walking around, not just sliding around, but walking around just in case anyone needs one. It'll just literally walk up to you and wait to see if you need it. If you don't, it's just going to walk away from you. And the bookshop owner is one. You're going to see her just lounging. She's pretty much just sitting in a chair at a desk waiting for everyone to bring her books that they want to buy. And she's just going to look and go, if you have a list and you need anything, let me know. I am Edna Pintz. Well, that's your bookstore shop. So, is there anything you particularly want? And these are the books. You can get Magical Creatures, Children's Anthology of Monsters by Newt Scamander. Magical Mediterranean Water Plants and Their Properties by Hadrian Whittle. Easy Spells to Fool Muggles. Have Yourself a Fiesta in a Bottle by Libius Borge. Preferred Preface for Perfect Prefects. Say that one 3 times fast. Armando Dippet, Master or Moron by Rita Skeeter. The Biography of Harry Potter by Rita Skeeter. Great Wizards of the 20th Century. Hogwarts, A History by Bathilda Bagshot. Cast a Spell Handbook. Learn Magic Fast with Quickspell. Cooking the Muggle Way by Mortius Egg. And Moronic Muggles. There's also probably a good 10 or 15 bookshelves with lots of copies that are signed that no one has bought of the entire works of Gilderoy Lockhart.
Right.
Yeah.
There's
Um,
just stacks of them that are covered in dust.
Is there one of those like cardboard cutouts of him?
Yes,
Just
and
like in a corner?
most things
Oh
say
my God.
75% off.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so can I RP here?
You're not there
Absolutely.
yet, isn't
Yeah.
it,
But
Ava?
we'll start with
Yeah.
Ava, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll start with Ava. Yeah. So,
These are on top of the ones I already brought from home, correct?
correct. You can
Ooh,
choose
okay.
5.
Okay.
We can RP it out, or you can just choose 5 and add them to your list. Either will work for me.
She's gonna. I'm gonna be very quick. She's gonna go. I'm gonna take this one, and I'm gonna take this one. I don't have this one, and she's actually gonna take only 3 because a lot of these she already has.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's only. Can I just ask real quick? Between the learn magic fast and the cast a spell, which one does she think is like the proper way? Would that be the cast a spell handbook?
Yes, for you.
Yeah.
For a couple other people, it'd be the quick.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna send you just so I remember and have it written somewhere.
Sure.
And those I'm gonna add those 3.
Okay. As you're going through, Draco is basically looking at his son and going, "No, you're not going to need that. No, that one's pretty handy. My copy's better. No, we don't have that one." So he's just basically going to be picking for Scorpius. And and he's getting a pile. Like you're going to see like chests just show up and like just books start going in the chest. So he's basically going through and picking everything out for his son.
Yeah.
Scorpius is just kind of like hands in the pocket, looking at his feet and just trying to get through the day. Okay. Alonzo.
Okay.
Yep, sorry.
I was going to say, she'll just ask Mr. Malfoy if he approves, since she sees him do that, if he approves of her choices. And if he says any other, she probably already has it. So she'll be saying that.
Yeah, knowing you're part family, he's probably just going to look at you and point to a couple. I think for your talents, dear, try those.
Oh, okay. She'll immediately go check them out. Like 100%.
Okay.
Just fangirling.
All right. That'll work. So yeah, if you want, since you're only going to grab 3, give me the titles of 2 others at some point. From your list.
I assume he's pointing to potions ones for her.
For the most part, yeah.
Yeah, I'll send you those, and that's fine.
Okay. Alonzo, how's book shopping for Alonzo going to go?
Pretty quick. Just to get this. So we could take 5 of these books aside from the ones that we already have.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll notice that when you get in there, Blaze is just going to be like on a ladder somewhere looking for stuff, and you'll notice that he's in the history section because he probably doesn't get here that often. So he's probably going to be taking a little bit of time more than you.
Okay. So immediately, Alonzo's going to make a beeline, and he's going to see if he can get the Magical Creatures book. The Magical Mediterranean Plants.
Yep.
Great Wizards. Hogwarts of History, and cast a spell.
Beautiful.
It's just immediate. It's just super quick. Like just
Yeah. You'll be waiting for.
Got it.
You'll be waiting for Dad for a bit.
Yeah. he just resigns himself to his fate because he has to wait.
Yeah. You'll be just sitting in a chair and.
Yeah, he's actually gonna go look around. Actually, he might go look and see if he can find any books on potions as well.
Yeah. Perfect. All right, Amelia. How's book shopping for Amelia?
She is going to immediately go to the magical Mediterranean water plants.
Okay.
Because she is all about the stuff that her mom does. So, according to her parents, Rita Skeeter's kind of like meh, so she doesn't even like look twice at those books.
Nobody does.
She will, yeah. Well, they're in with a lot of gossip and
Mhm.
stuff. So
Yep.
she will also grab Great Wizards of the 20th Century, Hogwarts History, and the Fiesta in a Bottle.
Nice.
Because it looks interesting. She probably likes the cover. It's like, oh, that looks nice.
Yep. Okay. Maddie and Klaus. How's book shopping going to be for you two?
Beth just walked away.
Yeah, that's okay.
Maddie.
timing.
That pretty much fits though.
Maddie would probably walk over to like the Hogwarts history and like Hogwarts information section because she was not planning on being here and knows nothing. And of course she sees the Anthology of Monsters by Newton Scamander and like she there's one in her house, but she wants to have one of her own, so she buys one.
Yeah. Okay.
Here, I'll just send you the list. But she gets
Perfect.
Great Wizards of the 20th Century, Hogwarts of History by Bathilda Bagshot, Cast a Spell Handbook, and she's interested in the magical Mediterranean water plants as well.
Okay.
Oh, I think everybody so far got that one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
it's cool.
There's more, yeah,
there's tons of more books.
Bestseller.
The book list that you gave me. This is just the merge. I didn't want to have to do the entire book. This is just a general. Eventually, you'll find more in the library at school, so don't worry there.
Cool.
Klaus, out of this list, what would Klaus want to look at?
So he in particular he picks up all the same books as his cousin does, except for the fact that he picks one of the books up, Moronic Muggles, and he's just sitting there staring at it for a while, not reading it, but just kind of like looking at it like intensely and not. You can tell that he doesn't understand. So instead of taking the water plants to their properties, he takes Moronic Muggles instead.
Okay. Perfect.
He's obviously this bothers him.
Yeah.
Did Maddie notice?
Give me a perception check.
Yeah.
Or what's your your passive's probably not that great, but it might be enough because you'd be close to each other.
Sorry, give me a second.
It's okay.
My passive perception is 16.
Oh.
Nice.
Yes, you definitely see it. Passive perception at that. Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Hey.
I would just love you to know that mine is higher, and you let me do this. Continue.
What happened?
Nothing.
She's just making to see if she actually seen you grab the book of Moronic Muggles and have a struggle looking at it.
Yeah,
I think she puts her hand on your arm. She says, "Hey, you okay?"
He's just like shaking his head. He's just looking at it and shaking his head, and then maybe like opens it and like slams it, and like he's having a hard time like reckoning with what he's dealing with.
Mm-hmm.
I think instead of saying anything, she looks at her new little ferret guy, and he just like crawls from her arm to yours and just like rubs up against her neck.
Aww. Okay, he feels better now, but he's still buying that book.
Of course.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. All right. Gideon.
Yeah.
How quick is book shopping?
I go in.
Gideon?
I buy the Newt Scamander book. I ask about a book about otters. They don't have it, and I leave. Or they have it, and I buy it, and then I leave.
Less than 30 seconds.
There will definitely be a book on otters there for you.
I buy a book on otter care, and then I leave. And the Newt Scamander book, that's it. It's in and out. I leave Ron there.
That's what I figured. He is gonna probably yell at his father later on tonight.
I thought you already left him behind somewhere.
He finally caught up.
I don't walk very fast. I trip a lot.
Yeah.
So he finally caught up.
He caught up for now. There's a lot of crowds.
Knowing him, he's probably just put an easy tracking spell on Gideon just to find him.
I'm not raiding.
I know.
Not staying.
I thought he just put a bell on him, honestly.
That too.
Honestly, it might be.
Yeah.
I don't even resist it. I just leave him.
Nope.
He'll find me later. It's fine.
All right. Do you guys want to finish off with the? So we'll do Georgia's Place next, and then Robes, and then go from there. But do you want to do a quick break first?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Okay.
We can
Okay.
go on
Let's
a break.
do break.
Give me 1 second, everyone. We'll be
Because
right
it's been
back.
2 hours.
Yeah, we'll be right back. We'll be back in 5 to 10 minutes. See everyone in a minute.
Bye.
Bye.
5.
Huzzah!
Yay!
2 shops to
So
go.
recaps.
Welcome back.
Oh, and we're back. Yay. Hi, everybody. I hope you're enjoying Diagon Alley as much as I am. These guys are.
Yay. So excited.
Wow, that
They
was
have
so
pets?
unenthusiastic.
I know it was.
Yeah.
We
They have
left the
pets.
bookshop. I am not
They
enthusiastic
have
anymore.
wands, and they have books. 3
And
shops down.
animals.
And pets,
And animals.
the most
That's what I said.
important.
I said pets.
How
Pets was the
dare.
important one. I know. Yep. I hope you enjoyed the pictures that I found. I
Oh,
like
so
them.
cute. Oh my
I
god,
know.
adorable.
Yep. I
Not
was
me
gonna
over
do
here
a-
trying to click on the Twitch stream
I've
to
done
make
before.
that picture bigger.
That's why it's on my laptop right now, so I don't have to do anything about it. So, hands up, who wants to hit up Weasley's Wizard Wheezes? I know you do.
Sure.
Mine depends on whether I look at Mr. Malfoy and he seems disapproving.
Yeah, of course he is. It's a Weasley shop. What do you mean is he disapproving?
But does he let
It's Draco,
Scorpius
though.
in? Right?
It's
That's the
Draco.
question.
He's not as bad as Daddy.
Yeah.
I hope not.
Yeah, that's the thing. Does he go in? Does he
Uh-huh.
let Scorpius go in? Is the question.
Yeah, we'll see. Because you
I
are
mean, you
up
could just
first.
grab him by the arm and drag him in, see what happens.
No, she is definitely going to be the good one.
Oh no.
Yeah.
She's going to be the good
Okay.
one. If he seems
good
disapproving,
one.
she's not even going to look at the shop.
Well, I
She'll
will show a
get
picture of
sweets
the
in
shop
the train. It's fine.
to everybody. So this is Weasley's Wizard Wheezes. And I will
It's
give
so
you
cute.
a good description of the shop for those who probably don't know. The shop's facade is a riot of colors with bright orange, purple dominating the scene. It stands out among the more traditional and subdued shops in Diagon Alley, reflecting the mischievous and daring nature of its owners. The sign above the entrance is animated, featuring various magical products that move and interact with each other. Think a lot of fireworks and screaming. This adds to the lively and chaotic atmosphere, hinting at the unpredictable nature of the merchandise inside. The shop windows are filled with eye-catching displays of magical joke items. There are boxes of skeeving snackle boxes, extendable ears, Peruvian, Peruvian? Don't know that. Peruvian.
Peruvian.
Puff powder. or
Thank you.
whatever.
Instant darkness powder, and other inventive products designed to amuse and astonish customers. I wrote this. You'd think I would know that word. Upon entering, customers are greeted with shelves and displays filled with a wide array of magical joke products. The interior is cramped but organized, with products stacked from floor to ceiling, creating a sense of controlled chaos. Right now, with a lot of first years and every student, this is just chaos. There's nothing controlled about it. George, the owner of the shop, with also the help of his brother Ron from time to time, are often seen interacting with customers, demonstrating products, and cracking jokes. Their energetic and friendly personalities contribute to the welcoming atmosphere of the store. Right now, though, George is yelling at a lot of people not to do a bunch of stupid stuff. But he's used to it. So, Weasley's Wizard Wheezes is known for its innovative and sometimes dangerous magical creations. The products vary immensely. The creativity and humor behind these items showcased George's and his former brother's inventiveness. And they also
Former
have
brother,
their own...
brutal.
It's true, though. And they do have their own merchandise. They have their own signature products. Some of these stuff do sell at other magic shops, either here or in Hogsmeade. So, as you go in, Ava, you are probably going to be allowed to go in. It's probably just going to be you and Scorpius. Doesn't look like the parents care to go in, but you are going to be allowed to shop if you would like.
Can I insight check?
Absolutely. Are you trying to insight check Draco or your mother?
For sure.
Draco.
That could be worse. Inside, that's an 18. So.
Okay. Draco's just looking at his son and just sighing and just giving you the go.
All right, she's going to I don't need anything from there. And she
Are you sure?
Yeah. If I need something to prank someone, I'll just come up with it myself. She's trying to be very formal.
He's just gonna look at you and just give the knowing smile. It's better that way. They don't see it coming.
She nods.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, "Yay, approval!" And deep down,
Scorpius.
she's like, "I wonder what's in there. Damn it!"
Scorpius runs inside.
Oh yeah, no, definitely not me. She's just gonna pull one of the book potions and read it and ask questions to the adults around her about stuff. Just nerd stuff, yeah.
Okay, beautiful. Alonzo, your father probably would also want to go in to see what is new. So he's just he's not dragging you, but he's just more hinting, going, yes, no? It's up to you.
He looks at him like,
I've been there many times. It's a lot of silly stuff, but that's up to you.
looks at it. He looks at his father like he just said some swear word or something.
I will say, though, some of them are really, really handy to throw at people during Quidditch.
He immediately changes his tune. He's like, "Why didn't you start with that in the first place?" And he just goes. He runs.
Thought you would have thought about it. All right, you go inside. I can give you a list of things that are there, or I can just give you the link for what is in the shop. There's a lot of things in here that I could describe for you. I will stick it in the Zoom for people who want to look at it.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Grazie.
So that list basically has a list of everything. So you have everything from anti-gravity hats, which ruin a gentleman's day by making his hat fly away. An aviatomotable flying toy car that's possibly made in the likeness of George's father's car that just basically flies around. There's a boxing telescope, which, when squeezed, gives the user a black eye, which is almost impossible to remove. There's a broom kit, which, as soon as you start sweeping with it, explodes on you. Bruise removal paste, just for, to get rid of some bruises. There's lots of things here. Coma chameleon. Don't know what that is. Creeping crawlies. Dung bombs, which is pretty much a magical stink bomb. They have extendable ears used to hear voices from one end to the other, which might come in handy. There's all sorts of fun stuff in here. I will let you choose what you like. From now on, you guys each, after you've done your initial shopping, minus your robe, are each going to have 20 galleons to spend on random stuff. So train, whatnot, that has to last you the rest of the year. For those in the chat, I will tell you exactly how the money system here works, because it's a little entertaining.
20 gallons after the shop?
After all the shopping is done. So anything
Gotcha.
you get here is part of that 20 galleons.
Oh.
Because it's not part
so not
of your
after
Hogwarts
the shop,
list.
then.
Sorry, after your normal shop of the list of items you need, this and when you're on the train will be part of that 20 galleons.
Okay.
Yeah. So 20 galleons for the muggles in chat is roughly 500 US. School ain't cheap. But for the majority, you guys aren't going to need a lot of money while you're at school. Because you're not allowed to go anywhere. So, is there anything specific you would like to try and look for? You can give me a list of things and I'll come up with some if it's not on that list for you. I can always come up with like 5 fun things for you to use later on if you'd like.
What is Cloud? Does Cloud have like a lot of money? I don't remember.
I'm
Maddie,
giving you each pretty much the same based on who you were with, and you would have been given pretty much the same as your cousin. Yes,
that's what I thought.
because
So
they are from a. You're pretty much all. You aren't broke. Your families aren't broke.
okay.
Yeah. So, after Alonzo and Ava, we will get to Amelia. What would you like to try and find in this shop of weird and wacky?
So I'm looking at the list.
Yeah, it's a big list.
It is a big list.
There's a lot of fun stuff in there. I'll let you guys choose what you want out of there. Most things aren't that expensive.
So she'll look at the spell checking quill
Mhm.
because that seems like something she would
The
really be
self-writing quill?
interested in. No, so well, no, not technically.
Okay.
Because they have the smart answer, the self-inking, and the spell checking varieties of it.
Okay, yep.
And it would just correct spelling errors. So it's like the wizard version
Your own spell
of-
check? Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
Perfect.
So she would
Yeah.
definitely look at one of those.
There's a bunch of stuff in there. There's even some like muggle magic stuff.
I know, I was looking at that too.
Yeah.
Where I feel like
Yeah.
I can't find. I'm looking at the link that you sent, but I don't see this list.
So when you scroll down,
Mm-hmm.
it's about halfway through. You'll see joke products, explosive enterprises, muggle magic, defensive items, sweets, Wonder Witch. There, you basically
I
got to
see
go
it, I
through
see
it.
it.
There is
Okay.
a lot.
Got
Yeah.
it. Sorry.
There's like a couple hundred different things you can buy in here. It's just more flavor wise for your character on what exactly you want to do.
Brandon, we have a couple of redemptions in the chat. Random HP main character visits the school.
I told Peter we're not doing that one until we're actually in school. So if he can
Yes.
refund himself that one, that'd
Yeah.
be great.
And AJ says random
Okay.
prank goes wrong.
Okay. I will come up with something for that.
Well, you can probably put the one on hold and just let it be a surprise.
Yeah,
that
for
person.
Yeah, I
second.
can do that later. That's fine. I can write that down, Peter. If you don't want to refund it, that'll work. Okay. Thank you. Where was I? Yeah, Amelia.
Yeah, so I think she's gonna look at the spell checking quill.
Okay.
And I think it's gonna be it for now. It's just
Okay.
that.
Yeah. I'll give you guys all time to go through there and pick out like whatever you deem appropriate for your characters.
Because she's not really into pranking stuff right
know.
now, but
Not
that might
now.
change over the school year.
Everything changes during the school year. Okay. I'm gonna assume by now this shop is gonna take most people a while to get through because there is a lot of stuff. So you're probably all in here almost at the same time by now. So next we're gonna have Maddie and Klauth walk into the shop if you want to go into the shop.
Does Cloud have any reaction?
Does Cloud have any reaction? At this point, he's kind of just like he's not really paying attention. He's just playing with his otter.
I think
that's probably the best thing for Klauth right now. Yeah. Yeah, you probably haven't came up with a name yet, but I'll let you figure that out eventually. But yeah, your otter probably won't come in the shop. It'd be more outside in your cart, just enjoying the water.
Okay.
If you tried to pick it up and bring it in with you, I would just say an animal handling check, please.
Animal handling?
Yes, please, to see if
Yeah,
it wants
I
to
wanna-
come
I
in
wanna-
this crazy loud shop with you.
Let's see. Animal handling. Okay. Roll 19.
19. Your otter is more fascinated with this place than you are, and crawls up and just kind of, perches, curls its tail around your neck, and just kind of sits and watches.
Okay. I don't know, like, what is Maddie looking at right now?
Maddie is probably looking in the window, and she's excited about it. She's never seen anything like this because they don't have it at the United States.
Yep.
There's probably something a little bit similar, but probably nothing on this scale. So she's
Yeah.
like, I think that she sees some like sparkler things go off inside, and she's like, "Oh, we're
Yep.
going." And she just grabs your hand. She
Okay.
brings you inside.
Beautiful. Yeah, it'll be the same thing. Just give me a list. Just come up with a list, stick it in your inventory of things that you want to play with.
Okay.
Gideon, last but not least.
Yes.
You're probably sprinting to this place.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Because you've heard about this place for a long time, but this is your first time in here. You're not going to be the only one
yes.
sprinting. Your cousins are probably pretty much maybe ahead of you, some of them. You're on par with the excitement of the rest of the Weasley clan and the Potter clan.
Sure. I feel like I'm more on a mission than them.
Yep.
They just don't know why. And I absolutely do try to bring my otter into the shop.
Okay, animal handling.
Oh, please like me.
Anything small like the scorpion.
okay,
The scorpion's
okay.
just going to be happy to be like on anything. I'm not
No,
worried
no,
about them. Same
we're
with the
okay.
owls.
18.
18? Pretty much
Yeah.
the same. This thing's going to crawl up and start like playing with your hair.
Yep. Yeah. It definitely finds like a bug or two in there if it wants to eat it, but
yeah, it's more
that's
interested
probably
in the
happening.
smells that are on you than
Yeah.
anything.
Yes. I snuggle it so hard, and I have named it.
Okay. I figured.
But that's besides the point. Oh yeah, so I sprint in. I already know what I'm looking for, and I already sent you that list.
Yep.
But I do go looking for George first.
Okay. You did send me a list? I have
Yeah.
a lot of things.
On the Zoom chat, yeah.
Oh, the Zoom chat.
Yeah.
Okay, I haven't had that open. Give me 1 sec.
No worries.
I have it somewhere. Okay. Yep, that's fine. I like the last one. That one. That's gonna be fun. Okay. Yep.
Okay. Now here's another question.
Yep.
If they sell pygmy puffs here,
Yes.
is it not considered the pet I'm bringing if I get one?
I'm still gonna say you can try.
No, it's fine for now. I was just curious.
You can try, like no.
No,
You can certainly try.
I'm trying. I'm certainly trying something,
Yes.
which is why I need to go find George.
Okay, perfect. As soon as you find George and sprint up the steps, you'd know he likes to be looking at everything from above. He doesn't really work the counter a lot. He likes the chaos and the confusion. While you're sprinting up the stairs,
I fall on
you are
the stairs,
going
I
to
get
see-
back up, then I go up the stairs.
Yeah. As you're going up there, you're going to see 3 students just grab something and shove it in their mouths. Not knowing exactly what happens, though. You're going to see them first. They're like not first years. You can tell these guys have done this before. But they've popped something into their mouth to make it look like they're doing it. And then they hand a candy to another little student. And he does the same thing. But he puts more than one in. And you're going to see the student just kind of, he's going to expand quite a bit. He's going to blow up like a balloon and start floating. And as he starts floating, he's going to, pass gas, we'll just say. But it is pretty much, you're all going to start talking really high, like the entire room is full of helium.
Okay.
And you're welcome there, AJ.
Yeah.
So for the next, probably, let's go. 4 minutes, the entire store is talking like they're inhaling helium.
Ava's so happy she's not there.
I don't know if I as Crystal can get higher. Um,
Yeah, he's like on the
How do I do
roof right
that?
now, blown up, and just, constantly farting. Helium.
gross. Sure. I leave that alone. I step as far away from that as possible. Icky.
Mhm.
But I do run up to Uncle George. Oh God, how do I do this?
Gideon? Hi. I have been waiting for you.
Uncle George,
How are you?
I have
can-
questions and things, and also questions about things.
Beautiful. I have a job for you, so we'll
Gosh.
consider ourselves even.
Okay.
Mine's
what
going
is
to be a
it?
little more challenging.
Oh God.
I need you to take Fred with you because I can't leave the shop.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Grandpa gave me a list of things he needs, but I don't know where to get them or what they mean, and I just show him the list.
Well, why don't we have some fun with your uncle, Ron, and make him do it for you?
Okay.
He's literally just going to walk up to Ron, who's down at the shop, put his wand to the back of Ron's head, and cast a spell. And you're just going to see Ron just go, just quiet. And he's just going to look at you and go, and he can't talk, but he's just going to grab the note off you and go. And he's like literally going to go like 2 times speed collecting everything, running into people. He's going to trip people. He's just basically on a mission with a silent command to go do this for you. And George is just going to look at you and go, I'll teach you that one later.
Okay. All right. So here, and I give him a different list of the things that I want to bring to school with me from his shop.
Oh, okay. He's just going to look, oh, you want the George special. I got them.
Yeah.
Ha!
Okay.
Come with me. He's going to take you into the back room with a crate that already has your name on it.
Yay.
He's just going to look at you and go, I have been planning for this for a while. You are, I don't get to see you that often, so I want to make you have a little bit of fun at school.
So lucky.
There's one thing in here. He's going to open the box for you and hand it to you and go, don't get caught. Please don't get caught.
Okay.
This is a special for Weasleys and Weasleys only.
Ooh.
So he's going to give you something that he calls the Weasley Wide Web. It's a small little device in the shape of a spider that when used, it'll stick to any wall. So he's going to tell you to stick it outside your dorm window. It'll turn into a very realistic spider web, and it will send and receive any signal through the Weasley Wide Web. This also comes with a small little standard radio that will fool almost any professor. It's got a built-in hidden screen in it, so you can pretty much do anything you want online.
Ooh.
It's basically a magical radio that will play random, also muggle music, but it is also connected directly to the Daily Prophet, where you can hear all the news firsthand. And it's got Alexa.
Ah, excellent. That will be helping me do all my homework.
That's very cool.
Ooh. So just above table, so this is connected to the other Weasleys,
It's
or just
going to be
the Weasley
connected
web?
to his web that he currently has in
gotcha.
his shop.
Okay.
Yeah.
I am assuming that I should not let Fred touch any of this stuff.
He doesn't even know about it.
Okay.
He
Yay.
likes to talk.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
The only other one that has this is James.
Okay. I make a little note to myself that James knows about it.
Yeah.
Okay. Speaking of things that definitely am not getting caught for.
Oh, also, if you really want, helium voice would work. I'm not going to make it. That's just more for AJ.
Sure. Yeah. Okay, so I got this otter, and I just pet the otter. Look, and he's so cute, and I love him
he's
so
cute.
much. Yes.
Yes.
But I also wanted other pets, and they won't let me get any. Can you help me? How do I do it? What do I do? How do I get more?
You do nothing. You leave that up to me.
Okay. And I just like slide him super unnecessarily, like
Yeah.
sketchy slide him a new list of pets
Okay.
I want.
He's gonna look at the list and go, "Oh,
Whatever works.
I
But
can work
definitely
on
that
it."
one. And I point to the pseudo dragon. Definitely that one.
Okay. Keep an eye out. I'll do what I can.
Okay.
I just can't
Thanks,
do it
Uncle
soon.
George. No, that's all right.
That's
As long
okay.
as I know it's on the way, that's fine.
Just take care of your cousin. He's not that great.
I
love him, but
should have
let's
named
not
him
take
Ron.
I should have.
Eh.
That
Anyways,
still would be too kind.
still.
He'll
Anyways,
learn. He needs
okay.
to learn.
I think I have to go catch a train now or something. What do
you
I
still
owe
need
you?
your
And I
robes.
just pull out. Oh, right, things. More
For-
clothes. God, this place is so complicated.
Yeah. 3 galleons will
Who
cover
needs them?
cost.
Okay.
Yeah, the other stuff is fun. We'll do that for free. And you're taking care of Fred. That's worth it.
I make another note to take care of Fred.
His mother is too busy to take him, so I kind of need you to.
Fred is a first year as well, right?
Sure is.
Okay.
There's a lot of Weasleys for
Yeah.
first year. 4 or 5?
Okay. All right. I will hand over the 3 gallons.
Okay.
And then I will give him a very big hug.
Yeah. He's pretty much gonna pick you up and toss you over and give you like a little feather fall all the way down.
Yeah. I still somehow just a little bit hurt myself. No one knows how, but I do.
Trip in midair, hit a
Yeah.
chandelier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Something ridiculous. But then I just kind of pop back up and dust myself off a little bit, and then I head out and I go find Fred.
Okay.
And I drag him with me to the rope store.
While you're doing that, what are your surface thoughts?
My surface thoughts?
Yep.
Gideon's surface thoughts?
Sure are.
It's a little bit of maniacal giggling about the pets that might be coming.
Okay.
And also some real like genuine concern about this new responsibility of looking out for Fred, who I don't know.
Okay.
But like sort of up to the challenge. Like I'm definitely gonna try.
Okay.
Especially since Uncle George thinks that I can.
Okay. The person who knows what I'm talking about, you kind of hear that in your brain a little. And you're not too sure where it's coming from. Because it's not a person beside you. It's just random. It's just there. Sounds like a voice you've heard before.
And then I very bodily drag Fred out of the store.
I will message the person who it is, and the one that just messaged me, it is not that one.
And I will, for the rest of this trip to the robe store and while we're in Diagon Alley and stuff, just be keeping like a very, very heavy, passive eye on Fred.
Yeah, Fred's just staring at the back of your head as you go, and he's kind of excited, but a little odd. It's like, you're taking me? I was hoping it was going to be Harry. Fine.
Okay. Words hurt, Fred! And then I just skip forward.
Yeah. Okay, so after all that, you guys last have your ropes to go get. So, we will start with Ava. Ava, after you guys get out there, well, you're waiting out there for Scorpius, or are you going to go do your ropes without waiting for Scorpius?
I think it's not so much she's waiting for Scorpius. She's using the time that Scorpius is away to get notes on potions.
Okay.
From the adults nearby.
Okay, give me a persuasion roll.
Okay.
Give me a persuasion roll.
That was cocked. Ooh, that's good. That should be good for her. I'm rolling good tonight, you guys. That's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. I'll say with a dirty 20, you probably have one person that just looks at you. Actually, I'll have it as Blaze. So this lovely gentleman comes over to you and goes, "Potions, dear. I can give you a lot of information on potions. What are you looking for particularly?"
Nope. Back away. Do not go to a secondary location with this man. Do not approach kids in the middle of the road about
Draco.
potions.
I look back at like the Malfoys.
Yeah, Draco's actually just going to look and go, "Blaze is cool, don't worry."
Oh, okay. I'm just trying to get notes because I want to know what I can do on my own for the first year and like not just impress the professors, but like get ahead.
Well, he's just going to look at Draco and go, yeah. We usually get in trouble for that. Then he's going to loan us Beatrice and Astoria and just go, he's going to look at you and go, I think you better do what your professors say.
Oh, we got some hydrates in the chat.
Hydrates.
Hydrates.
I will take a double sip of coffee. Thank you.
Okay.
If you weren't
That's
near,
actually a diuretic, so
I know that's why I drink it. If you weren't near Astoria and Beatrice, you probably would get more out of him.
Yeah.
But with a couple mothers nearby, you're not going to be told anything else.
Right. She's just going to kind of like, she's going to like try to find a random excuse to like step away.
Yeah.
And have him tell her so she can make notes.
Okay.
She purposely was like, okay, information. Yes, I'll find a way to get this for sure.
You'll see this other guy who you don't know it's Alonzo, but he's kind of just trying to get his dad to stop talking and come. Blaze is pretty much just gonna quickly scribble you something and hand it to you and then leave. We'll go over that later.
Thank you. And then she looks at Alonzo.
Sorry. Yep.
Then she realizes it's the watch it guy.
Alonso, I would say, struggling a lot. Like, he doesn't want to say anything because he's got the high pitched helium voice. He's like, waves back at the weird scorpion girl.
And she glares at you like you're causing so much trouble. He was gonna give me more information. She just kind of glares at you, turns around, walks back.
He's like, he gives you this look. Why are you glaring at me?
she
And he looks really embarrassed and like runs away.
When she turns, you've already run away. She makes a note.
As you, Alonzo, as you go by, your dad's just gonna look and go, "It's just the family line. Don't worry." So, robe shop for Ava.
Yeah. It'll be probably very quick. She probably already pre-ordered them or something.
Most likely, but I will show you the shop for everybody. The shop itself is called Madame Malkin's Robes for All Occasions. This is pretty much where most people go get their robes. Ava, you're going to notice that Astoria and Draco aren't going to go towards this area. They're going towards another robe shop. Astoria is just going to look at that place and go, "Too lower class, dear."
She looks at the mom, expecting, like, she pretends she didn't even see that shop. She looks at the mom and it's like, "So we're not going over there?"
We're going over there, dear.
Oh,
yes.
okay, cool.
They have a little more upper clientele, but I like this place. Madame Malkin's great. She's been here for quite a while. So as you go in, you are greeted by Madame Malkin. She's an eclectic one. She's not dressed in anything that she sells. If you went with Draco and Astoria, you'd probably find maybe something like this here. This looks more tailored to her. She's quite old, quite kooky, and she is Madame Malkin. Enjoy that image.
Oh my.
Yikes.
Oh my god. Let me just roll something real quick.
Wisdom save?
Yeah.
Almost. Or a con save to see if you pass out.
I think she immediately runs out the store to follow out the others. Like, immediately she looks at her, shakes her head, and just lets go of her mom's hand and just runs out, following the Malfoys 100%. It's like, I have some money. Okay. I'll make you.
That I'll leave that up to you. Your mother probably would just kind of go, fine. So if you want, you can go to the other shop.
100%. That woman is scary.
Okay. Alonzo, you are greeted by Madame Malkin as soon as you go in to get your robes. There's an assortment of robes here, but you will see a area set aside for first years and first years only. You're going to see a bunch of people in here. Hagrid will be in here with, not that you've been introduced to Hagrid, but there is a massive, giant, hairy man in here with 6 or 7 students, and he's basically trying to size everybody up with a robe and handing it to them.
Alonso just gives his father a quizzical look, like. Also, question: how long does the helium voice last for? He's not.
It was 4 minutes, so by the time you left, it would have been fine. Yeah, it would have been fine. Everybody else in there is probably still, unless that guy's, been taken down. He's probably speaking a little high still.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you look at his. Who's that? He looks at Hagrid.
That is Hagrid. He's a professor. He has his use. He usually gets in the way and gets in trouble a lot. So I would probably stay clear unless you had to discuss anything with him.
Yeah, you see Alonso gives Hagrid a wide berth and that he's like, okay.
Yep.
So
yes.
He's just probably get his robes.
Okay.
He would also give Madame Malkin a bit of a look as well and kind of give her a wide berth, but just gets it.
Okay. While you're there and you're buying your robes, Madame Malkin is going to hand the robe off to a I couldn't find a good picture for her, but she looks like a very she's pretty much going to be dressed as a geisha girl, Japanese, and she's going to be handed the robe, and you're going to see this person put a small little enchant on the robe and then hand it back. And as she does that, Madame Malkin's just going to hand you the robe and say, "Do you accept this robe and everything that comes with it?"
I do.
You do? Beautiful. She's going to pass you the robe, and almost as if it immediately bonds to you, you feel like you've had this robe your entire life. So, while everybody does this, in your inventory in D&D Beyond, if you can search Hogwarts student robes and each put it in your inventory.
Oh, were we all there agreeing to this, or are we still doing it separately?
I assume you're all going to eventually get your robe. It's going to be the same for everyone, so you may as well do it now. Yeah.
Even me that ran away, or am I?
Yep.
Screwed?
There's going to be somebody else at that shop also. I figure we do it all now.
Hogwarts student robes?
Yes.
Okay.
My Roll20 using but has no idea how to do it.
Okay, I will send you the link. Don't worry.
Thank you.
So, the Hogwarts student robes. I will go more in depth with this later because you wouldn't actually know what they do yet. You will find this out during the dinner speech, but you can read it for now. Just please don't say anything.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so after Alonso, Amelia goes in for your robes. Is there anything else you would like to find while you're in there? You can. This is where you'd get your hat also. So you can all pick out your own wizard hat, tailor it, all that fun stuff.
She'd probably just keep it super basic.
Mm-hmm. All these are just standard black. There's no color, no nothing. It's just a standard robe. They all look the same, but they are tailored to each individual. And as soon as you go in to purchase yours, it's also going to be enchanted by this lovely geisha.
Yeah, she can't think of anything else that she would want right now other than what she's needing.
Mm-hmm. Perfect. And do you agree to the same question?
Yeah.
Beautiful. All right. We are now on Maddie and Clouth. You guys go into this lovely shop and are greeted by Madame Malkin. She's just going to look at you and just point, going to size you up and down and go, first year, over there.
She nods.
They're all the same.
Yeah. Shuffles over.
Beautiful. And you both agree on everything that comes with the robes?
Yes, I do.
Beautiful. Gideon, same thing, same question. Is there anything you're going to look for in here specific, or are you just going to grab and go and run?
No, I finished my jobs. Ron is off doing Grandpa's letter, so
yes.
I'm okay now.
Okay.
I don't need to be sprinting. However, I will say when we go in, because I have Fred with me.
Yes.
I take the robe, but I stop him from taking a robe. And I'll agree to it, but what does it do? We don't know what it does. What do we
That
to?
will be told to you after your sorting ceremony, my dear. It's nothing major. It's just got a small little enchant on it. Nothing that's going to hurt you, don't worry.
And this is school approved?
Correct. This is the first year we are trying this.
Okay, I'm gonna insight check this.
Absolutely.
Is this a pack?
This is one I need to roll for.
I put it on, but I am not letting
Fred
put it on until I'm sure it's not gonna hurt him.
Okay.
This is part of my responsibility. Nat 20.
Damn, I got a dirty 20.
Nat 20 for a 23.
I was gonna say, Gideon,
Yep.
good on you, Gideon, for for catching on to this, because okay.
Gotta watch out for my boy. I was given a job.
Yeah. You'd be able to tell that she is correct. Nothing about it is gonna hurt you. But she still has a slight hesitation when she tells you that.
Yeah, it's not gonna hurt us, and it is school approved.
Yes.
Okay. I will let him take it then.
Wait, am I allowed to say something that's like without metagaming?
Yeah, you'd be there and you'd go through the exact same thing. That's fine.
But I've already accepted the robe, so it's like I can't really go back. But what if it's creepy? What if it identifies you as this, that, or the other, and right? So you know what I'm saying? Robes are supposed to be a uniform, where everyone has the same.
Yeah.
But yeah.
If you want to give me an insight check. I know what you're trying to look for.
Insight check. Here we go. No, it's no good. It's 9.
Okay. Yeah, you would pretty much just think this is a robe. There's nothing hinky about it. Everything seems good.
Okay.
I thought this was just normal for Hogwarts.
It could be. Yep. It's your first year.
The way the way she's presenting it is creepy. She's
oh, for sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That was in character, by the way.
Yeah. This is
that was in character, Malkin
is a creepy person. Yeah.
Can Maddie also check?
If you want to, yeah. Yeah, Madam Malkin, you can tell she's the type of person that doesn't want to sell this type of clothing, but she needs to because it's her job and it's her shop.
Right.
Oh, okay. She got a
you
20.
would, yeah. I'll keep my same roll. It was a dirty 20. So pretty much the same thing. Gideon you tell that it's not going to hurt you, but there might be something later on.
But it is school approved.
It is school approved.
So god.
Hogwarts has a history of not always having the best people in charge of it, though. Like, power does.
You will find out when you get there.
You don't know that.
No, you don't know that.
Yeah, you're right.
Your character doesn't know that. Yep.
Okay, I'm sorry.
We'll find out. That's
These
okay.
are just Maddie. She's like, all right, seems fine.
Yeah.
It's a nice warm robe.
Yes.
Okay.
So we
all
will
that cloud-
grab ours.
Hold on. Cloud, however, did find a book that he has with him called Moronic Muggles.
True.
And so
she's not a muggle.
That's why his reasoning for being kind of like sketched out.
Yeah, he's a little weird down around here. Yeah, this place, you would even know from your cousin telling you that the wizard world is still a little weird with muggles. It's getting better. It's not as bad as it used to be. But there are still certain bloodlines and people who deem muggles trash.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That's the easiest way to say it.
So I have another question. When I put the robe on, does anything about it change?
Nope. It just fits you perfectly.
It just fits me perfectly.
Everyone, as soon as you put it on, it just kind of form fits to you.
Okay.
Yeah. But it's a nice robe. Yep.
I think Gideon's stays a little bit looser than maybe some other people's because he's not used to having like form-fitting clothing.
Yep.
Just as a character thing. And then I think if we still have time, because I don't think there's anywhere else that we have to stop, right?
Nope.
I'm gonna drag Fred and get him an ice cream at the
Beautiful.
ice cream place.
Okay, I do have the ice cream set up too.
I'll spend some coin on that for us.
Okay. Ava, I don't have anything for your shop.
That is fine. I
might have a name of the shop.
Very scared of that lady.
As you should be.
She's
a weird one.
Save for a nat 1, so she she was like, nope. I am too young to die.
There are a couple other shops in there, but everyone goes there.
I definitely follow the Malfoys because they're the only people I know. So
yeah, or care about.
Or care about,
yeah,
100%.
There's a lot of shops,
but
here,
I don't actually know more people. That's also why.
Yeah, like you guys got your cauldron at Portage's Cauldron Shop. If you wanted a tea shop, there's Rosalie Tea Bags. Your ink store would have been Scribulus Writing Instruments. We could have done all that, but we'd be 2 sessions just shopping.
Yeah, I get it. That's fine. She's just trying to get all the best quality stuff.
Sugar Plum Sweet Shop. Just a whole bunch of confection.
Gideon definitely stopped at the sweet store and the tea place. We don't have to do it, but I definitely stopped there.
Nice. And also... There's the Daily Prophet's main offices here. So at some point, Gideon, you would have seen Ginny run in just for a second. Because you would know that she does work there from time
I just get like unnecessarily starry-eyed and just watch her run in and I don't even approach.
Yeah.
That's it.
You would know she works there as
I know she has an article.
She's got a correspondent for the Quidditch World Cup.
I am very aware. It's the only article I read in Daily Prophet.
So... The shop you're going to, Ava, is called Twilfit in Tattings. It was more favored by the elitist purebloods, especially Narcissa Malfoy. So this is a high-end tailored shop. You will be probably waiting an hour for your robe.
Perfect.
This will be tailored to you.
More reading and potion making.
Yeah, it'll look a little bit more authentic than the rest. It'll be a different type of fabric.
Yeah.
It's still gonna have someone there to enchant it.
That's fine.
Exact same, but
Yeah. She'll just sit in the corner until she's called, reading her book and taking notes, and occasionally bothering somebody for opinions on stuff. Most likely either Scorpius or Draco, and then it's her turn, she'll do it, and she'll be fine.
Yes. Beautiful.
I think she would ask, right? Because she's not sure how things work necessarily.
Yep.
So she'd probably ask her mom if there is a point in taking her favorite sweets and tea with her. Because she sees the shops and she doesn't see the things she's used to.
Exactly. Your mother's pretty much going to look at you and go, well, the greenhouses do have a good supply of tea, I'll tell you that. And the house elves in the kitchen brew a pretty good tea, so it's up to you. It's more personal flavor. And, if you want it now and don't have to wait.
Well, I've got my box of cakes, but she'll think about it, and I think she will just make sure that her Muggle recipe book is with her.
Okay.
And she's got enough money to bribe the house, and then she's fine. She decides not to.
I will show you the ice cream parlor for Gideon and whoever wants to go there. I do have a picture of the ice cream parlor for you.
How much should I mark off for the ice cream parlor, the sweet store, and the tea shop?
Between them all, just one more galleon. That'll work.
Okay, thank you.
That stuff's pretty cheap.
I just want to make sure I keep track.
Yep. That stuff's not too expensive.
Yeah. Yeah, if we have a little bit of time before we're supposed to get on the train, I'll bring Fred. But we'll sit outside so that if anyone comes looking, they can easily spot us.
Yes. Okay. So, is there anything else anyone wants to do while you're here? Yep. Klaus, what do you need to do? You're muted. Sorry. Yeah.
I'm coughing a lot, so I'm trying to
That's okay.
So what I take an interest in a daily prophet that I find outside of, or just that I just find. Okay. And as I'm reading it, my otter actually runs away. And runs inside of the trick shop, the Weasley's Wizard Wheezes, and
absolutely.
Picks up. Anyways, runs back holding it. It's one of the unbreakable eggs, and he's just trying to he's hungry. Obviously, he's hungry, so he's he's trying to break it open and stuff like that. And I'm just looking at him like, what is this? And I'm trying to break it open, and I can't either. And anyways, and what is Maddie doing?
I think Maddie would be with you. So just watching this debacle go on, and she's like, maybe we should go get him some food or something in the shop. Did we pick up any food for him?
Yeah, you would have probably grabbed some while you picked him up. It would have been part of the package.
Let's do snack time.
Snack time. Okay.
Yeah, I see this go down from across the quad, and I just pull stuff out of my bag, and I just go, amateurs, and feed my otter.
Have a little sit-down magical pet party right there.
Yeah.
My otter,
show.
My otter runs over to Gideon's otter and gives him the egg.
They both grab it on each side and try to crack it.
Yeah.
I'll try to take the egg from them and in its place put some treats. Try and swap it out.
That's nice. That's smart. Yeah.
A trade. I will trade you. I have here you go. And okay, this is fine. Okay, I don't know what this is. I just throw it. I know what it is, actually. It's from Georgia's shop, so I do know what it is. So I know it won't break, so I throw it. You're muted, Mari.
Just hits Alonso in the head as you throw it behind you.
Hey! Who threw this? He turns around.
But
Watch it!
Mr. D
He
Yep.
points at you. You.
Can am I allowed to like run an insight check and see if I find anything like interesting in the Daily Prophet?
Give me a investigation shot.
Investigation.
Sorry,
check.
investigation roll.
We
Investigation.
knew what you meant.
Yeah, investigation shop.
It's the shopping episode.
I'm
It
just
is.
gonna start talking to the otter and trying to figure out where it came from. Who's with you?
I think you see.
I rolled a 24.
A 24.
Nice.
You would know that the Daily Prophet is pretty much free for anyone who wants it. It is just like a magical shop. That it's a paper that let me see here. Give me one sec. I do have a description of it somewhere.
No, but in particular, I'm wondering if there's any. I know what Daily Prophet is, but like, is there anything like sketchy or like of interest that I should be like finding in there?
You know your character would not.
Oh, my character would not.
No. I highly doubt that Luna would have had this handy at her place. She's not really one to read it a lot. So I think this was, I don't know if this has been updated. While you're in there, you would notice that there's someone you've seen walking around, red hair. She's just asking a few questions back and forth, and she's got one of her kids with her. You would know that they have a bunch of different reporters. Inside, you will see not too many people in here right now. Most are actually out working. You will notice one. He's probably about the same age as your parents, well, your mother. As soon as I find him, I have a description of him somewhere, but I don't actually have him here. He's going to be scribbling a lot and asking this lady a bunch of questions. You're going to give me a quick... no, you'd hear it because it's not a big shop. This young guy, he's blonde hair, looks a little fidgety, is talking to this lady, and he's just going to say, Ginny, any news on anything yet? And she's just going to look down and go, no, Nigel, nothing yet, but I'll let you know. Inside the shop is a lot of like handouts of the paper itself, and you'd know as soon as you go in that you can grab one if you like. But inside itself, you're not going to see anything too much other than this place just looks like a magical newspaper place. Is there anything specific you'd look for?
Yeah, I was just wondering if there's anything in the paper itself of interest.
Right now, it would be the main title would be school starting everywhere, every magical school. So you're going to see little insert pictures of all the rest of the schools, all the names of like all the professors and everything. So it's basically going to be a list of all the fun things that are happening in school today around the Wizarding world.
Cool. And
that's the majority of it.
Can I download the Daily Prophet app to my iPad?
You could pretty much just take the copy. It is pretty much a living paper. Everything moves. Yeah.
I was just kidding. My character doesn't have an iPad.
No. I don't even know if any of you guys would. That's a hard one.
Yeah.
Nah, my family's pretty much off the grid in Muggle terms.
I think all of you would be. The only one that maybe would be the Zabinis.
Would have what? Sorry?
Like some sort of magical stuff. Just to keep... Yeah, your dad probably has his own little spot that's hooked up, even though he probably doesn't tell anybody that he has it.
My mom might.
Yes, yeah, yeah, definitely where you live, they'd probably have some.
I wouldn't have used it much myself.
It'd be off grid in its own little spot somewhere. And Alonzo, your dad definitely has his own small area somewhere where he can access anything because he needs it. Yep. Not that you really give a crap too much yet. But... yeah.
I think in the wake of sorry, but I don't want to interrupt, but
That's okay. That's what we're here for.
okay. In the wake of the mayhem that just occurred, Maddie glances between the Wizard Weasley's Wizard Wheezes, where the egg was just stolen from, and
Yes.
she just like ran past that and the otter, and then Cloud in front of the Daily Prophet, the egg that just hit Alonzo, and she just chases after the otter. She's like, she's gonna go try and like retrieve this creature.
Yep, absolutely. Give me an animal handling.
Oh, little otter, what are you doing? Where's your person? Did you escape from the magic store? What's happening?
It's one of those, hey, shiny moments.
Yeah, exactly.
17's enough that the otter knows there's a lot of people walking, and it probably darts off and just startles itself, going, oh, nope, back. That's probably it'll
Wait,
probably
who's
just do it.
Wait,
It'll
which
just
otter
probably
is it?
It's yours.
Yours.
You ran off to the Daily Prophet. I'm like,
Yeah,
It
it
was in the
ran
middle
off
of
to go
play.
hang out with my otter, and then they ate their snacks and separated, and then the other one ran off, and now Maddie's chasing it.
wait.
But on a good-
My thought process was that he was still with you.
I also
was
thought he
gonna
was
go-
still with me. To be
Yeah,
fair.
so I was gonna go check on him and like like try and call
It all
to
worked
me.
out, and Clough now has a copy of the Daily Prophet for the day.
Yeah. And then I guess I'm gonna introduce myself to these people that are in front of me.
Yeah.
So Maddie just stands up and she's like, "Hi, sorry, this is
Hi.
an otter. I'm Maddie."
Yes. Yes. Okay. This is also an otter. I'm just like a little confused at that statement.
Do
Like,
they
you're
know
correct, but
I wonder if they knew each other. That's really cute.
well, I got it at the pet store. Was yours from the pet store?
Not mine. That's
Oh.
my cousin's otter. This is Ori, and I point to this glowing ferret on my shoulder.
Oh,
Okay.
Let's.
Well,
hi.
hi.
Go ahead.
No, hi. I'm Gideon. That's Fred.
Hey. Sorry. Did he
I am
eat
Fred.
anything that
I
he
can
shouldn't
talk
have?
for myself.
What?
Fred's just gonna look and go, I can talk for myself. I just choose not
Shut
to.
up, Fred. Turn back.
This is why.
Maddie cringes a little.
Hey, I bought him ice cream. He's fine.
He probably ate his faster than you.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
He is a boy.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go find my cousin. But it was really good to meet you guys. Bye.
Okay. Bye.
She just picks up the otter, runs after Cloud.
This was weird. I turned back to Fred.
That's how Maddie feels too.
It's Diagon
Yeah,
Alley. Nothing
just-
about this place is normal.
I'll slide him the rest of my ice cream because I'm bored now.
Yeah, he's just gonna.
what kind of ice cream did you get?
Oh,
On the spot.
Gideon would have probably gotten anything with the word dragon in it. Doesn't matter what it is.
Dragon fruit.
Dragon
Oh,
fruit.
Maybe not.
if they gave things like dramatic names where it's like
Peruvian.
dragon's breath, but it's like raspberry, yeah.
don't know.
Fred feels like he probably just got vanilla, but
Probably.
It's like Norwegian Nutella or something. Norwegian
Yeah.
Ridgeback Nutella.
Yeah, he's here a lot with the parents, so this is just he knows what he likes.
yeah, Gideon's not picky.
Yeah. Yeah, they don't actually have a list of ice cream flavors on this page, sorry. But we'll use our imagination.
Yeah. If
'Cause
I
that's what we're
don't,
here for.
if I don't see, Ron stumble back at some point, I'll go find Ginny, who I saw go into the Daily Prophet
Nice.
once we're done eating.
And I honestly, I think, forgot to put you guys actually on the two maps that I had showing, sorry. So this was the pet store
Oh, cute.
in Roll20. I just switched maps, but I forgot to move the players. I am sorry. So that is the pet store. And Ollivander's was this map.
Ooh,
Ooh.
these are cool maps.
Yeah.
Mm.
Ice cream.
Yeah, I didn't have one for the ice cream player. I'm sorry. I figured the picture on the outside was enough.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So, all right. Is there anything else anyone wants to do while you're in Diagon Alley before we move on?
Alonso does.
Alonso's raising his hand, but I hate him,
Sorry.
so no.
I don't have my zoom up. Alonso, what would you like to do?
Question.
Yep.
Just so above table. Was it Ava that threw the egg at me, or was it?
No, it was me.
It was Gideon.
you.
I didn't
All
throw
right.
it at
He
you.
wants to-
I threw
No,
it over
just-
my shoulder, and it
Yeah.
just hit anyone.
Yeah, so he was
Ava
just like
said
on
it
his,
was
on his
you.
phone, and I hit him, and hey, and he comes over to you, and he goes, "Is it yours? Why are you
Nope.
throwing eggs at me?"
It's not mine.
No.
Does Maddie hear this as she's trying to go get to
I
Klaus?
think so. This would be just after you walked away with
Yeah.
the otter. He'd be like,
Okay, Maddie's
Squints
gonna
at Gideon.
run, kind of like
Not
she's
mine.
like, "Ah," okay, and she comes back over and she's like, "I'm sorry that, I don't know how it hit you, but that was stolen by this otter." And she points, and she's like,
"Wait, no,
Okay,
"I have to return this."
okay."
At this point,
Whoa.
I think South is like walking back over and just kind of like observing the situation, like
Yeah.
what? And it's
Okay, whoa, wait. So the otter threw the egg at me? That's just ridiculous. You just like you think she's just pulling his
No,
leg.
no.
Like,
Otter
like,
stole
what
the egg, and then the egg wound up
Yeah.
over here, and then it hit you. I don't know. I'm just gonna go return this because it was technically stolen.
Alonso, give me a perception check, please.
To see if he spots the watch it girl.
Nope.
The watch it, girl. Oh, that is a 14. Huh.
Okay. What do you currently have in your inventory?
Oh.
The books.
Something small.
The books I got.
Is this otter
he
just
got-
a kleptomaniac now?
Sure is.
What's happening?
The otter is now
Yeah.
stealing from you.
No one bought a niffler, so you're using
Oh
the
God,
otter.
Klaus.
I rolled a 17,
Karma.
nat 17.
Karma. He would have probably picked up a Peruvian like instant darkness bomb. Like he would, just
Okay.
his books, just
Okay.
standard stuff.
Something,
The otters-
some sort of random small item you just got from the shop. The otter now has and is putting in Klaus' bag.
Okay, did I see
no.
this?
Dude, this is like a serious paradigm because Klaus is like extremely serious.
Well, here's
I
the
know.
thing.
Very
Here's the
serious,
thing.
like quiet guy, but
You only
like, his
you
pet
only
is
see this
insane.
if your passive perception is higher than 17,
Oh, okay. No, sorry.
which I see.
Yes.
Gideon is totally okay with
He
this.
I just
steals a
I
D-
just giggle in the corner.
Maddie's
Oh,
like,
man,
steals
that's
his decode detonator.
that back,
Yeah.
and she's pointing to the egg.
I like that one.
Yeah. I rolled the nat 17 for it, so it's like, ooh, let's see what he gets.
Okay, well, I don't like being hit with stolen contraband, so here's your egg. Just gives the egg back.
I'm really sorry. I'm
Super
Maddie. This is an otter. I don't know his name yet.
Klaus is just standing in the corner, like just
Klaus,
shaking.
can you
his head.
take this back, please? Just like passes you the
Yeah, he
otter.
takes it.
I feel like you
The
hand
otter-
it back
he
like
puts the
people
otter in
hold
his bag.
cats when they want them to be really long.
Yeah.
It's just like, can you take this?
I'm like,
Go
yeah.
back in your pool. Go
Yeah.
play in your pool.
Yeah,
Really
he goes,
sorry. And then she's just
Alonso.
like,
Klaus
Yeah,
does
so
not
he's
apologize.
like,
I'm Gideon. That's Fred. This is also an otter. His name's Andy.
that's really cute.
he just
I'll tell you why
nods
later.
curtly.
Alonso, you would
Okay,
you would
well-
know a Weasley when you see one.
Yeah.
Two
He
Weasleys.
lifts him up and
Two
down.
Weasleys, yes.
Looks-
Klaus, I feel like we probably should have noticed that, like, when he jumped onto your face from the tank, that this could have come to expect.
Dude, my
There may
otter-
have been signs.
His name is Herschel, by the way.
Oh my God, I love
Oh,
You guys,
Special.
yeah, his name is Herschel.
it. She's going to
And-
call him Hershey.
Yeah, I thought that too.
Hershey, yes, exactly. Because he's brown and chocolate covered. Yes. He never apologized about anything. He just kind of like stands there grimacing because it's not anyone's fault. You know,
Nope.
the otter is as otter does.
Alonso looks at you, it's your otter, just to confirm, like, to be clear.
It is. I paid 2 sickles for it.
And then with one last look at Gideon and Fred, he's like, okay. Just walks away.
Bye.
Gives him,
Nice
like, a
to
look.
meet you. Maddie says
Yeah,
kind of
nice
confused.
to me.
So wait, how many extra objects do I have in my bag now that I didn't intend on
No,
getting?
just one. Yeah.
Just the
Well,
egg?
No.
No, it would be whatever it stole from Alonzo, just some sort of little trinket from the shop.
Just like a
Some
like
sort
a
of
decoy
trinket?
detonator.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I do have a question though. Wait, who has the egg?
I have it. I was gonna go bring it back.
Maddie's
Oh,
gonna give
okay,
it
good for you.
back.
Okay, I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna go return this egg. He disappears.
But I'm like, I have.
Bye.
He's never seen again.
And they're camping.
You're returning stolen merchandise, so you stole the merchandise. Azkaban.
Azkaban.
We could
No,
play
it was
out
the
if
otter,
we
I
want
swear.
to.
Sure it was.
Mhm.
Can't send
Exactly.
my otter
Oh, the
to
otter did
Azkaban?
it? Of course. Mm.
What otter?
Yeah.
Would I be bringing back an egg if I didn't? Why?
Can Alonso go tell one of the guards that this girl stole the egg and blamed it on Otter?
Oh my
He goes,
god.
"Papa, this
If
girl?"
you would like to, I'm not going to say no.
No. But he's gonna complain about it. Like, they said this Otter stole it, but I'm pretty sure they were pranking me and they threw it at me. He's just like complaining, like gives him looks.
Oh wow.
For the record, he knows that we're Weasleys. I have no idea who that man is.
Not at all. Nope. Nope.
I'm sure that he
Do I
assumes
see-
Maddie is also a Weasley because
He
she's like
might,
this redheaded
yeah.
girl that's like pale.
You
and
see
looks just like
two
Gideon.
5'5" redhead green-eyed girls
Yeah.
with otters.
Yeah.
Not only that,
Essentially.
most of the
Yes.
Weasleys are in your general vicinity.
Yeah.
He's
I
like,
wonder,
I
like,
need to get away quickly.
The only one
There's
that
Yeah.
too much
really,
redhead here.
yeah, James would be the only one who really doesn't look too. He looks more like dad than
Yeah.
mom. Yeah, yeah. Albus looks a lot like more mom than dad. Mm-hmm. Okay, so next for you all would be getting you towards King Cross Station. So you would all notice that you have a ticket. That would have came with all your stuff. So I have put the ticket out there for everyone to see.
Ooh.
So it is your one-way
You.
travel from London to Hogwarts.
Fred, do you have
Yeah.
your ticket, or does your dad have it? Or your mom? Does someone have it?
He's gonna reach into his robes. I got it.
Okay, cool.
And then he's gonna pat again. I got my wand. We're good.
I look for mine now, and then I realize that I stuck it in my hair, and I'm just
Yeah.
using it as like
That's
a
hilarious.
twig
Yeah,
because it's so knotted in places, and then I just pull it. Okay, we're good. Okay, let's stick it back.
beautiful. Okay, let's he's just gonna look around and notice people for the first time because he's been spaced down a little. Hi, I'm Fred. And then he's just gonna get up and walk.
Wait, oh god, I chased him. It's supposed to be watching one for you. Bye.
He's just gonna see uncles and go, yeah, bye. So yeah, nothing else left. We can move along towards, you're gonna see a lot of people now that are pretty much also done shopping, are all heading towards where you guys know the train store is. Train station is.
Train store.
Yay.
Everything gets
I
a
would love a
store.
train
There's
store.
a skater
Express.
store.
We've gone through
train
so many
store,
stores.
Ice
I
cream
am sorry.
store.
Yes.
How much does
Also
the
gets a
Hogwarts Express
store.
cost?
Model trains.
Yes. There would be a model train shop somewhere, yes. Probably actually George's shop would have some weird models, but they'll do some other fun stuff, like maybe fly or shoot actual smoke. One of
I
them?
guarantee that a regular Muggle model train is definitely on Arthur's list that he gave me.
Oh God, yes, for sure.
And a
Yeah.
conductor hat.
Yeah. And like blueprints on how it works.
Yeah.
Yes. He is the Muggle King. So yes, you guys all go back to your parents or who's ever taking you, and you start walking towards where you need to go. Um, King's Cross Station. I think I have something here for that. Yes. So the Hogwarts Express leaves at 11 a.m. sharp. You guys don't have too much time. We're probably pushing 20 after 10-ish by now. In 1827, Adeline Gamble rose to the office of Minister of Magic, and she made a daring and controversial suggestion to solve the ages-old problem of how to transport hundreds of students to and from Hogwarts Castle every school year without attracting the Muggles' attention. Intrigued by Muggle technology, the minister saw the potential of using a Muggle steam locomotive as a secure and comfortable alternative to port keys or unregulated means of travel. The locomotive for the Hogwarts Express itself was originally built by the Muggle engineers at Crewe in Cheshire, England, in the early to mid 19th century. In 1830, the Minister of Magic conducted a large-scale operation involving 167 memory charms, as well as the biggest concealment charm ever performed in Britain, in order to acquire the locomotive. This morning, the morning after this operation, the residents of Hogsmeade awoke to find a gleaming red Hogwarts Express and a Hogsmeade railway station that had not been there previously, and the Muggle railway employees in Crewe had the feeling that they had misplaced something, which stayed with them for the rest of the year. There was initial resistance from the pureblood families against using a Muggle-built device for wizard transportation. These families claimed that the express was unsafe, insanitary, and demeaning. This was their stance until the ministry decreed that students would arrive to the school on the train or not attend at all. There is no information on where exactly Hogwarts students were traveling from during the period after the acquisition of Hogwarts Express and the creation of the Hogsmeade Station and before the opening of King's Cross Station and Platform 9 3/4 in the 1850s. Platform 9 3/4 was a hidden platform at King's Cross Station in London, magically concealed behind the barrier between Muggle platforms 9 and 10. This platform was where Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry students boarded the Hogwarts Express every September 1st in order to attend school. Why couldn't they have just made their own room? I don't understand that part. In order for someone to get onto platform 9 3/4, it's true though. Why put it there? Why not just put it somewhere else? Makes no sense to me.
They
But
just really wanted to be inconspicuous, obviously.
I know, but like it's out in the middle of the open. Why not just say,
so
hey,
inconspicuous?
why don't you guys go down this room and over here and hey, look, there's your station. But hey. They had to walk directly at the apparently solid barrier dividing platforms 9 and 10. When returning from platform 9 3/4, there was a guard stationed just outside the ticket barrier in order to regulate exits from the platform through the gate in order not to alarm the Muggles, which probably happens every day.
Mm-hmm.
So, that is a little bit of backstory on Hogwarts Express, where you guys are currently going. You will know that as soon as you leave Diagon Alley, you are back in with the Muggles, which are going to give you all weird looks of what you all are currently carrying and wearing, etc. There are some charms in place so that Hagrid looks normal.
Just walking around the train station with otters.
I have a glowing ferret right now.
Yeah.
Where's she like
I glow in the dark ferret.
charmed to not look that way?
Yeah. So yes, as you guys get there, I do have pictures for you. So this is where you guys are all coming. It is King Cross Station in London.
Oh God, that's
it
a
has been there for
terrible
a long
picture.
time. That's the actual picture of King Cross
I
Station.
know. I have been there. I
It
can
looks
tell you
so
that's a terrible
sad.
I would
picture.
assume you have.
Yeah, it's actually a lot more light than it looks.
Yeah.
Well, it
Trying
looks
to
kind of
find
like
an-
dark and gloomy outside.
Oh.
To be
so-
fair,
Yeah.
I was gonna say, except for when
is-
it's dark and gloomy outside.
which is all the time.
No, yeah, but when you're actually walking around, it's the lights are a lot brighter.
Yeah. That's
It's
okay.
actually
there
pretty
wasn't
annoying.
the best pictures online that I could use, and this one I liked. It was enough to give you the top view of
Yeah,
where you currently are.
it's quite pretty, King's Cross. I'm not gonna.
Okay. So, as you guys are traveling, what would you be thinking of while you are heading towards your train? We'll start with Ava.
Towards the train, or have we not gotten to the actual platform yet?
You're getting to the station. You haven't even got to the platform. This is.
Okay,
I just
just
want to
checking.
know what you're thinking of along the route.
Ava is probably still reading like one of these potion books that she got from the bookshop as she's walking, kind of every so often looking back up to make sure she's still following the people she's meant to be following. And she's constantly looking like, should I ask? Probably not. It's gonna make me look stupid. She makes a note that she needs to ask somebody or find out by herself something, and like just taking notes like that and just writing.
Perfect. What is on Alonzo's mind, or is there anything there?
Wow. Alonso is just like, it's much like a Bond villain. He's got Mr. Eleganto like stroking him, and he's just thinking
Beautiful.
about those Weasleys and that girl that threw an egg, like they threw an egg at him. It's like, Mr. Eleganto, that expect to believe that Otter stole an egg and threw it. And he's just like those Weasleys.
Mr. Elegato, you're going to notice he's just going to look at you, kind of give you a nod and a very, very deep growl.
Ooh, I hate him.
Like
I
deep,
know,
deep,
right?
like lion deep.
But is it still a meow? Is it like a really deep meow? Like I can't get
Almost,
that deep.
yes.
But,
Meow.
Love
He's
it.
still a little young. but
Hilarious.
Meow.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely the, God, what is that cat? I can't.
It weirdly sounds like he has a British accent for some reason.
Well,
No.
yeah, it's more like this cat is more upper class than you kind of meow. Yeah. This is just
He
the
does up his bow tie.
yeah, like it strings its own bow tie. Yes. Yeah.
I think the cat just called me a peasant.
Quite possibly, yes. We'll go with that.
Mr. Eleganto, you get it.
Mm. Amelia,
Yeah,
what's
just-
on Amelia's mind?
She's going to be pestering Mr. Hagrid, because that's exactly what she will call him,
Beautiful.
with 50 million questions. Her main one right now is, can I keep Winston with me on the train? Because she doesn't want him to be in the cargo area. And she just like goes on and on and on. Not a single bit of punctuation in her entire question statement paragraph.
Yep. Hagrid, you're going to be able to tell, is answering a multitude of questions at the same time. He will look at each individual one because you're not the only one asking him questions.
Mhm.
This is more of a him just going, yes, no, don't touch that. Put that, we'll deal with that later. And then he'll look at you and tell you something and then go, I shouldn't have told you that. I'm sorry. Forget I said that. And then go back. Yeah, that's what the entire time is going to be because he's
Right.
a little overwhelmed. Usually it's one or two students, not this many.
Usually she would be aware of things like that because, there's two younger children in her house.
Mhm.
But she's just so excited right now.
Yeah. And you'll tell that Hagrid has pretty much tied everybody's carts up together and is dragging them along behind him. So you guys can walk and not get caught by anything.
On Amelia's, where the cage is for Winston, it's empty, but he's just like chilling right there the whole time.
Yeah, he's tiny. That's fine. Yeah, he's been with you for a while. This is just the day for him.
Yeah, he's just like,
Yeah.
yeah, we're out of the house.
This is new. Hey, there's more pets. It's just always that thing can kill me and it's just gonna hide under your hair kind of thing. Yeah. There's a
Yeah,
lot
he'll,
of those
like,
things that can
he'll like
probably
tuck
kill
in
him.
like right here.
Yeah. Yeah. He is used to a lot of other weird stuff near where you are, but not as magical as these.
Mostly other owls.
Mostly other owls or squirrels are just normal forest folk. Okay. What's Maddie and Klaus doing? What are you thinking about on your way here?
Maddie is very concerned that somebody's going to recognize her glowing ferret, so she's like trying to hide him in her robes, and he keeps poking his head out. Sorry.
Okay. So I think it's gonna work. My character has like I'm sorry, Klaus has has Herschel on top of his shoulders, and he's kind of like kneeling down towards the front of the train. Does that work?
We're not at the train yet.
Yeah, you're just on you're walking towards the train station. You see it off in the distance. Yeah.
Well, but can I see the train at all?
You'd be able to see the train station. The train isn't there until you go through the platform.
Yeah, never mind. He just kind of like he nudges his friend Maddie or his cousin Maddie, and is like, "Hey, how are you feeling? Are you excited? Let's go." You know.
Do you think anybody's gonna notice Ori? And Ori just like pokes her head out and is like climbing, trying to scramble back up my arm. And so you just see like this little bulge of like a little bit of light from underneath my my robes, just like moving around.
And Klaus goes, "I think everyone's going to notice."
Eventually, over time, you're going to notice that Ori starts to like grow a lot more like moss and stuff on him, and eventually, it's just going to like be able to peel off and molt almost, in case you need to use it for something. Might have some potion properties later. He is basically a weasel that has a living bioluminescent stuff on him. Like the fungus is part of him.
Literally,
cool. Yeah. And last but not least, Gideon. What's Gideon doing on the way to Hogwarts Express?
I think Gideon, now that all the excitement of shopping and all of her lists are kind of done, is actually getting pretty nervous about this. She wasn't expecting to have to do this without her parents there.
Yep.
And it was kind of surprising that they didn't come. She gets it because the babies were hatching, so it's like it's not unexpected, but it's still like okay. So I think she kind of just takes Andy and like wears him like a scarf a little bit, just like drapes him around her neck because she wants her hands free, and she's gonna grab Fred's hand on one side, and she's gonna see if Albus will let her grab his hand because he's another first year with us.
He is. Yeah, by now you're with the rest of them. Albus, you're gonna notice he's pretty much the he's picked up the same thing Mommy did, was the little pink pufferkin. So
okay,
he's
cute.
got one of them on his shoulder, and he's kind of just like leaning over and giving it some scooches. But he'd look at you and just go, sorry, what? Wasn't paying attention. My bad.
Please?
Oh, yes.
Okay. And I'm just holding each of their hands with my little guy as a scarf.
Okay. Yeah, he'll have his little pufferkin hop from his shoulder to yours, and they'll have a little moment.
Oh, they can snuggle. Yeah, for sure.
They can snuggle. Yeah. Yeah, and James, he came with his owl that he's always had. He's got the same as Dad.
Yeah, but James is older. It's a little more
2 years
intimidating.
Older.
Yeah.
True. Yeah. He's got another white owl. Same.
Yeah.
Snowy owl, I should say.
I will say, I think my otter is more of a
yeah, you can choose your color.
like a white, like a white otter almost.
Almost
whereas,
like an albino? Or just pure like Snow White?
I think it's just white. I don't think it's albino.
Okay.
I put a picture. I did put a picture in.
Yeah,
Roll
I've
20.
been ignoring.
No, I know.
That stuff for a while. There's too many of them.
So it's got some brown, but it's more white.
Okay.
But that's all.
Okay.
She does seem
that-
Gideon does seem a little nervous though.
Okay. Albus he's pretty much he's known this day's going to come for a while. The only one that's going to be a little skittish is Lily, who's pretty much just hugging mom and not letting go of mom.
She isn't coming this year, right?
No, she'll be your third year.
Yeah.
She's 9.
Yeah. She's not old enough to go yet.
Nope. Yeah. So she's just enjoying the everything and knowing what's to come later. Yeah. But she's going to enjoy a lovely time without her brothers for the first
Sure,
time.
yeah, naturally.
She's going to be a little happy to be by herself for a bit. Until mom says, "Oh, get off." Which will probably happen. So, as you guys are going along, you each will be escorted towards a wall. Just a random wall. I will show you the picture of platform 9 3/4. So just as the end of the movie, where everybody's lined up and running in, this is what you see. What are you thinking about when you are all told to run straight on in to a brick wall? We'll start with Ava.
I've done it before.
True. You've probably flown into a few of them, but you don't go right through them.
Not usually.
Ava pushes Scorpius forward. You go first. She wants to see what happens before she attempts
Scorpius
it.
is just going to look up at his parents, and Draco's just going to go, "You got to go sometime. May as well be first. I'd like you to be first in everything you do."
Ooh.
So Scorpius is just going to look at you and go, "Fine," and walk right in, looking at you the entire time.
She smiles. Okay, she's like, okay, he survived. That's fine. She walks. She no fear whatsoever after seeing him do it. Like, if he can do it, I can do it. Like, this is fine. She walks after him, and she's thinking to herself, maybe he won't be the best at everything he does, because I'll be there too. But she's not going to say that out loud. But she's definitely thinking it. She's like, no, I'll have better grades.
And as you go through, he's learning. As you go through, you will be welcomed by a lot of steam and a lot of other people, a lot of weird stuff. It basically looks like a normal train. And I did show you the picture of the Hogwarts Express. Everyone's going to see it as you guys go through. There's a lot of people being lined up. You can tell this thing's almost ready. You're getting almost close to 11 o'clock, so you're pushing it. You're going to be seeing a lot more. By now, you're like 200 to 300 students are lined up, ready to go on, all being told goodbye from the parents, hugged, kissed. Some of the students are just going to ignore the parents and run on. Stuff like that. So as you get through, we will go to Alonzo. What's your last thought before you walk through the platform 9 3/4?
Did he see the weird scorpion girl run through?
Yes, you would. You're all pretty much there at the same time.
Yeah, so he would have like looked at his father, like, "Papa, es eleganto? Was that the weird scorpion girl?" And he just draws himself to his full height and just confidently goes through it.
Okay, perfect. Amelia, what's your last thought before you go through?
Excuse me. I feel like she wouldn't be too concerned because she's seen a bunch of people going through.
Yep.
And then she's like, well, this is just another weird thing I gotta do. And then she'll just hold Winston close just in case and pop on through.
Yeah. You'll have Haggard just randomly look at everybody and go, "You'll be fine. Trust me. Just one at a time. He's going to line everybody up and you're just going to run through together." It's going to be a little hectic, but it'll work. Maddie and Clef, what are your thoughts as you stare at a wall and you're told to run into it?
Maddie looks at Cloth and she's like, people in England are really weird. And she like grits her teeth and like her shoulders get really tight and she just like squeezes her eyes shut and she just like walks through.
Okay. What's your surface thoughts?
I I think she's like, I mean, it's gonna work. It's fine. It's fine. She just
Okay.
goes.
The other person who knows who I'm talking to now, you're only going to get half of that just as a background as Maddie goes through the wall. You're only going to get like the first few. As soon as Maddie's through the wall, there's just nothing. Klauth, what's on your mind?
Cloud. Cloud is freaking out now because his cousin's gone and
Yep.
it's disappeared behind a wall. So he just proceeds to do the same thing: clench his teeth, clench his eyes, close his eyes, and run through.
Perfect. And Gideon, you have all your cousins behind you, all their parents behind you. They're just all lined up, and beside them is the Malfoys, who you've kind of probably heard about, but this might be the first time you've met them.
Definitely heard about them. I wouldn't assume I'd met them.
Yeah. But you've already seen their son go through, but they just kind of are talking to the Potter kids. Well, to Harry and Ron and Ginny, and can you give me a quick perception check, please?
Perception?
Yep.
Am I allowed to use my passive, or do I need to roll? I don't know what the rules are for that. My passive perception is 20.
Oh, you haven't. Remind me of that. Okay. You're gonna see Harry go up to Astoria and just whisper in her ear, "I got a lead." That's it.
Okay. I have no idea what those words mean.
Nope. And then the kids are all going to run through.
Okay. If Albus and Fred will still hold my hands, I'll drag them through with me.
Yeah. Albus is going to be a little more hesitant. Fred is, he's just there just because he's been told to.
Sure. Yeah.
He's learned this is his lot in life right now.
Okay. We can do this. This is going to be fine. I know it's kind of like a family story about how this didn't work one time, but I'm sure it's not going to happen to us. Let's go.
We have 3 minutes to get through, so we need to move.
Yeah, I bolt. Because if it's going to stop me, I'm going to do it full force.
Taking them with you.
I'm taking them with me.
Perfect. All right. So as you all guys get through, parents and people who are taking you come through, you are all pretty much lined up, and this is your time to say goodbye to your parents if you'd like. We'll start with you.
I get on the train.
I assumed that.
Mom, please promise that you'll send me packages of the Portuguese sweets every month. Please promise.
As long as they will let me give them to you, yes.
Thank you. I'll see. She turns to the Malfoys. I'll see you in the Christmas holidays so I can come ride Prada. Bye.
Yeah, you'll get a quick wave from Astoria, but Draco's just talking to his son.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Yeah, your mother will give you a hug and a kiss and watch you leave. Alonzo, anything you want to say to the old man?
Happy trails, old man. No, he doesn't. He goes, well, Papa, he has a quick look around to see if there's Weasleys or that weird scorpion girl around, and he kind of gives them a berth if he sees
There are always Weasleys around.
Yeah, so he
every year there's Weasleys.
It's not me. I'm already on the train, but there are Weasleys around.
There's always Weasleys.
He just sees red hair and he has PTSD of an egg hitting him.
Yeah. He's just gonna look at you and go, if you can find your own cabin quickly and lock it, that's what I suggest. It'll be a nice, quiet ride. Because this is never a quiet ride.
See, Papa.
Do your best.
I'll make you proud.
Send me letters. I know you will.
It's very formal. Like,
Mhm.
nods at him.
Yeah.
They're very businesslike. Take Mr.
Yeah.
Eleganta.
Mhm.
And he goes towards the train.
So cute.
Beautiful.
He tries to push it. He tries to push past the peasants.
Yes.
Watch it.
He looks. You watch it.
Most of us have equal or
I'm
more money than
standing
you.
Yeah.
Maddie's from New York.
I
so-
said peasants.
Yeah.
I didn't say you.
Walking here.
Amelia, you're pretty much Haggard's coming with you, so he's pretty much just grabbing all your stuff and putting it on the train himself with everybody, and he's pretty much just gonna almost help everybody up into the train. So he's pretty much just gonna lift everybody and put you in, and just say, "Staying around there, and I'll come back."
Okay.
So you're going to have like another 5 or 6 people just kind of with you and eventually get to know you. Because there's really no one else to say goodbye to you there for you.
Yeah, no, they're busy.
They are. Maddie and Klaus, you are going to be in there. By now, your Aunt Luna has finally shown up. It looks like that the twins have got all their stuff. Maybe, kind of hard to tell. Their carts aren't as full as yours, but your uncle has been pretty much just in the background letting you guys go, because you're not technically his kids. So he's just more making sure you don't do anything stupid.
Don't die.
Yeah, he didn't agree to this. Luna agreed to this, but he's still doing his job. So he's just going to look at you two and go, anything else you guys need before you go? Your aunt's going to be there anyway, so this is from me saying enjoy your stay. I'll see you at Christmas. I'll give you guys a little bit of your parents are going to send me stuff to send to you. So there'll be mail. Don't worry. And listen to your aunt. She's a little kooky, but she'll be able to tell you what to do.
I think Maddie looks like a little bit sad because, her family's not there. But she says, thank you for having us. Then that's it.
You are welcome anytime, my dear. You aren't as energetic as, well, not energetic. You're normal. I like normal.
She smiles and kind of like tilts her head a little like, I think that's good.
Yep.
And she looks over at Klaus.
Yeah. You take up more of the family
You're
name
muted.
than some of them do.
I hope you haven't been talking this whole time.
Klaus is actually like spun around. Like he's just like directing all this at Maddie, I believe. And Klaus is actually like spun around like working on something in his sketchbook.
Okay.
And then and all of a sudden he turns around and he's like, I'm so sorry. Yes. Bye. Like he doesn't know who this person is at all.
Yeah. True.
Like
okay.
it.
And last but not least, Gideon, you just climbed on and ignored
I'm already
everybody.
on the train. I'm finding
Beautiful.
a spot. I don't care if there's someone else in there or if I find an empty one because I was so quick about it. I'm claiming a spot and I'm pulling out my Otter Care book and I'm just starting to read until I get interrupted. And if other people want to join me in my room, they can. I don't care.
Are we gonna roll to see who ends up with who on the train?
I feel like we
That's a
should,
good idea.
but I
That's
don't
a good
know.
idea.
We can
It'd be cool.
start with that next session. Because this is where we're going to end.
Aww. I was
And I
curious.
gave you a preview of what your train looks like.
Oh.
Of your seating arrangements.
Ooh.
So,
Which
I wanna
one's the
thank
front of the train?
you're kind of in the middle.
Okay.
That's where I'm putting you, and that's what the best map I could find looked like.
No,
So I want to
that's fine.
thank everybody for coming to session 1. That was, I got you guys on the train. I am so happy.
Woo!
Woo!
I didn't think I would.
We did it, you guys.
Wow.
did
My God.
We survived session 1.
Woo!
The ultimate
I-
shopping episode.
I know.
Yeah, I got it.
The
So
ultimate
yes.
otter episode.
Yeah,
Yes.
for sure.
It was called Harry Otter.
It
I
was.
did name the chat Harry Otter, yeah.
Is that why you guys chose otters?
Yep.
No, I didn't even know they were gonna be there. They just looked so cute.
Yeah, like the list that they had online for what's in there, I went, I need to double that and just add some fun shit.
I also figured that the pseudo dragon was smaller, so it would be easier for George to smuggle into me.
Yeah, that's literally the 5e pseudo dragon. I
Yeah.
wanted something small and fun, so I got through a couple in there.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Cool. Hope you all had fun, and we will see you in 2 weeks.
Yes, I
See you
do
next
have
time.
some announcements to make before
I know.
we
I was
all
gonna
never
say.
mind. Just kidding.
Next week we have Strixhaven at the same time, so
Yes,
pretty
before
much
that,
half the same cast.
yeah.
That's okay.
Before that, we do have on Tuesday, I believe we have Dragonlance.
Monday.
At Monday, Tuesday for me, I always say this. Monday at 7:30
False
EST.
advertising.
We have Historia on Wednesday again 7:30.
Nope, Tuesday.
Oh fuck!
It's
It's my
Just put
time.
everything
Okay,
a day
it's
earlier,
Wednesday
dude.
for me.
Time zones.
Thanks. Tuesday at 7 p.m. EST. So we've got Monday, Tuesday. Then we have on the Discord a Giants and Dragons, which is a Belvedere game. That's on Thursday at 9 a.m. EST.
Are we
and
sure?
That's correct. We also
There we
have that evening on the Discord Escape the Underdark at 8 p.m. EST on Thursday. No, Wednesday.
Oh my god.
No, that's not this week. Ignore me. And we have Strixhaven
other
on
week,
Saturday. Yes, the whole cast is here nearly. And so just different school, more shenanigans. So join us for that. And I believe
Yeah.
we missed Strahd last Sunday, so this Sunday,
Yeah.
but I believe it's going to be an impromptu session tomorrow. So check in with us for that.
Yeah.
And join
And-
our Discord to keep up with all the...
And also, as a reminder, next weekend is daylight savings.
That is true. So all the time is going to change a little bit. And we've had a stretch redeem.
Oh.
But ours
okay.
is still going to be 10 o'clock
Oh.
Eastern, the exact same time.
Yeah. It's just going to be earlier for me, which is great.
Rich.
Yep. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, but not sorry about that.
No, it's... to me, it's in the afternoon. It doesn't
I
matter.
know, for you it's better because you're 5 hours ahead. Yep.
Yeah. So, now, yes. Goodbye, everyone.
Thank you, everyone.
Arrivederci.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.